bad.
Hi. Welcome to Misadventurers League. We're back!
We're back! Yay!
Hey! But the world is still a made-up fantasy, and the rules are more like guidelines. I am the DM, Mo Dungeons, and with me, as always, are the Misadventurers, the Master of Minds, Casey, the devilishly charismatic Tony,
for the Alliance,
and the elegantly brutal Anna.
For the Horde.
Sorry. Nice. For the Horde.
Oh no, I said Horde. No. Let's keep going.
For the Horde.
Rickon.
Okay. So yeah, it's been a few weeks since we've been on the air due to holidays and things like that, but we're back, and the last time we all were all together here for the Vo'Rys campaign, who remembers what was going on?
We in a sewer, baby.
Yeah.
I was like, that ain't chocolate, that's doo-doo, baby.
Oh god.
We fought a worm that had a wand.
Old.
The crazy fucking
Yep.
worm.
And a warhammer.
And a plus one
warhammer.
warhammer.
That it could throw at you guys, so it's pretty cool.
Yeah, because it had a chain of returning. What is going on my shit now?
What?
Well, things just got crazy.
So you guys had made your way into Weirest. You guys had done a little bit of shopping.
Yep.
You guys had located Vo'Rys Smuggler Connect.
Thorn Keats.
Thorn Keats and she
Tony Keats.
had you guys do a job.
And we did it so good.
We delivered a package.
Yes. You guys also avoided a tail from, you guys assumed the Red Hand is who that was tailing you. Thorn then helped you guys escape out of town very slyly. You guys made your way down into the ancient sewers where you guys fought the Sugathi. You guys found some good loot. And you guys are now standing at a point where you see a barred metal gate that, or just like a cullis basically, that's inside this cylinder sewer tomb, and it looks like it's been poured into there, so it's not coming down very easily. The smell of sulfur and brackish water meets your nose as you guys approach closely towards the outside air. You guys see all kinds of little bugs, strange creatures skitter away. And you guys get a sense that something is not right in this wooded area.
Those bugs didn't move away from us fast enough.
It almost
So
seems
we can see through
jungly in here.
What do you mean jungly?
Everything's overgrown.
Okay, so we're coming out of the sewers.
So we're
You guys are looking through
the bars so we can see.
metal gateway.
Yeah.
With this cullis here that's basically a sewer blockage. You guys are looking out. And
So it doesn't look like any kind of wood because
not like a forest, like what you guys would know as a forest.
Well, not in.
Why do they
Does
call
it look
this
like
forest?
this is an actual? It's supposed to be able to be lifted, or
It
it's
does
a
not.
fixture?
It looks like it's fixed inside the wall. That's gonna probably take some brute force.
Is Axel Rose out there? Sorry.
You know where you are.
You're in the jungle, babe. It's actually funny because I titled my notes "Welcome to the Jungle."
That's it.
And
That's
then
the name of the episode,
the
guys.
next part
It's
here
Welcome
is-
to the Jungle.
It's like it was meant to
You're
be.
gonna die.
Nice. It's in quotes.
All right.
Well, it was nice knowing everybody.
Good show. Good show.
But you guys do have this barred way in front of you. You guys can see through it. Everything looks overgrown. You're not seeing a whole lot of movement. Everything seems kind of still.
What's the temperature coming from here?
It's kind of humid and a little warm.
But we have two directions to go from here, then, right? If we're at the wall.
You don't really see paths. It's kind of just jungle in front of you.
I mean through the gate. Or are we gonna try to get through the gate?
Yeah, you guys do have paths that you can take. That were
to
out.
explore the
Yep,
sewers.
if you guys wanted to
further?
go through the sewers.
That's what I'm saying. Is it a left and a right, basically, at the wall?
Do we see any that were on the outside?
Yeah, is there any way to open this?
Nope, you guys don't. Looking around out, just kind of like on the immediate, you can't see fully out to the edge of it. But where you guys can see, you're not seeing any kind of levers or any kind of moving objects that would move this. It looks like it's pretty well set in the actual concrete or limestone that it's here.
It wasn't
I don't
meant to
think I
open.
can lift this.
Correct.
Perhaps you could hit it with that hammer.
I mean, it'd probably be worth more in one piece than two. This thing looks pretty thick.
Also, that would be really loud. It would reverberate in here and probably blow our heads up.
But I mean, I can
So strong.
give it a whack.
We could pick a direction and move
Okay.
forward then.
It's gonna be loud.
What are you guys gonna do?
Go to the left.
Let's go to the left. Everybody goes to the
Alright.
left.
To the left.
So to the left, you guys begin making your way down the sewers. You guys all have dark vision, so this area is pretty dark.
That too.
You got your googles on.
I got my Googles on.
He's got
It's
his
wet.
googles on.
Slippery, and you guys still have that same rotten smell that was permeating in the sewers.
Did it seem like it smelled like the smell intensified near the opening we were at?
It was around where that creature was, where
Okay.
the smell was really bad.
Yeah.
But you're not. It drifts off the more farther you guys travel down. As you guys make your way down the left, you begin seeing a spot of light. Seems that in the wall, something has broken through, and there's some light coming down through the ceiling.
How high is the ceiling?
It's about 10 feet up.
Could toss you guys through the hole.
Oh, I could just.
Is
it's
it a big
enough,
hole?
It's big enough for you guys to definitely probably pull yourselves through.
Could I fly up it?
Oh, well, of course. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, if you
Mr.
can
Flying
You don't
Pants.
need nobody.
give yourself a quick burst to get up there. Give me dexterity, the acrobatics. See how well you perform this feat.
Do I get advantage with my wings?
I'll say yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Critically jump.
Yeah. So you guys watch.
Super
Super critically jump.
I don't even grab the edge. I just use my wings to propel me up, and I just
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
tap and.
Jiik is out, just like a dart, just perfectly through, just like a little puff of wind. You guys just see the leaves at the edge just barely flutter as he's now outside.
Do you need a lift?
Maybe you could throw down a rope.
Boost?
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'll throw it.
Drop a rope down?
Yeah.
Say, you guys see a rope slowly making its way down. I'll pull down.
Did you tie it off, or are you holding it?
I'm tying it off. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm not that strong.
To do so, you'll have to land probably. Find like a
Oh yeah, I
stable
figured I
place.
did. Yeah.
So
Okay.
you tie it up. One of the things you're going to notice once you got out, when you flapping your wings around, moisture builds up on your wings pretty quickly.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
It makes you heavier.
Okay. So is that gonna affect how far I can move?
It would affect flight-wise, yes.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
want to climb up the rope?
Well, how long did it take us to find this? Like, did we just like turn and start going down the left?
I'd
how
say
has it
probably
been
like 20
since
minutes.
the fight ended?
About
It's been
20 minutes.
I've
It's
got like half hour left of this crazy potion that makes me super strong, so I'm going to try to jump up and out.
All
Yeah.
right,
What the heck? Why not?
go for it. Give me
Athletics.
athletics.
That would be a 25.
Yeah, Brutalia, no problem. Leaps through, grabs onto the ledge, and with one quick motion, she's out.
No, I wanna like,
Oh, you want
do it that way and then throw the legs
throw
up.
the legs through?
Yeah.
So yeah, Brutalia finds like a nice perch where she's able to latch on just at the
Pull up.
ledge.
Yeah.
And you see her legs dart through. You see her just come out, lands on the ground. No problem.
Right.
They just
Looks
gotta-
swole the whole time.
Wow. Smooth. You're super smooth.
I know, you
Instead,
got a couple
crawls
of
out.
show-offs here.
Crawls out.
Untie the rope.
Dust a little bit of dust off.
Roll
Yeah.
it back up.
Alright.
Put it back in my pack.
You guys are now standing at a spot where you can see above you is completely covered in fog. Ahead of you is the dense jungle. So, how we're going to handle this, since you guys are going to be traveling through terrain that has no clear path, you guys don't, I don't believe you guys have any kind of devices to tell direction.
No, and the fog's completely obscuring the sky, like we can't
It is
see
completely
any
obscuring the
sunlight
sky.
peeking through or anything.
You guys, it's really tough to get a bearing from where you guys are at this point. So what I'm going to do is we'll have you guys select who you guys want to use as a navigator. I'm going to make the rolls for your navigation, and we'll see what ensues.
So who do we fit with that? What skill do we need to have?
Well, it's going to be more of a kind of like how we treat skill challenges, or if you guys want to say, I want to use this skill to do this and be the navigator for the day.
Can I hear any like wildlife, any creatures?
There are. You do actually hear like birds, what would sound like monkey type creatures and things like that in the bush. You also hear all kinds of insects. It's kind of cacophonous. If you wanted to try to like pick something particular out, you could probably focus in on that. But you do hear a lot of life out there.
Well, who wants to go first?
I could do it.
Okay.
I can speak with the animals sometimes, you know.
Okay.
That sounds like an excellent skill.
All right.
So I'd like to start traversing forward and keep eye out for non-aggressive looking creature who, I don't know,
Okay.
who looks like he'd be up for a chat.
All right.
Someone who's looking for a friend.
You guys begin making your way in to the jungle. Brutalia, you are looking out.
Yes, for maybe like bird that could have good sight, travel far. Not like tiny creature who would stay in one area, but some kind of like monkey, bird, something that travel a lot.
You begin listening for those types of noises, either for like bird or monkeys, and you do start noticing there is some sounds of, seems like a couple monkeys off in the trees to your right. So you guys begin heading in that direction. Okay. All right. You guys make your way for about an hour, following the noise, and suddenly monkey drops onto Jiik's shoulder. The
Get
monkey,
it off, get it off.
Don't move.
it begins pawing at your backpack.
I'm just going to kind of think of my fur and try and channel that energy from Coster to cast Speak with Animals.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe pull a little food out of my bag. Hey friend, you hungry?
You see the monkey, its eyes pop. Climbs up on his shoulder and moves.
And this isn't Speak with Beasts. Like, I can get information about nearby locations and monsters.
I'll put my hand out so it can run down my arm
Yep.
and get it.
It just comes down his arm. It's now perched on your hand. It takes the food.
How's your day going?
Kind of looks around for a second. Okay.
That's good. We had kind of rough start. Crazy, scary beast in the sewers. We took care of it.
Worst in the forest.
Really? I mean, this thing was pretty bad. Pretty bad. It was like giant worm with crazy forked tail. You've seen worse.
Yep.
I'm gonna move him over to her shoulder.
So am I just like...
Pretty much. You guys don't hear what they're doing. You guys hear Brutalia making coo-like type noises, and you hear the monkey responding in kind.
Well, you must be pretty hungry. Good thing I have lots of food in my bag. Do you want some more?
Yes.
So, while I'm here feeding you and we're talking, what could you tell me about this Fetid Spire? You know, big crazy tower, center of this weird forest. I've never been in forest like this before. How long have you lived here?
Born here. Don't go there. Bad.
Do you know where it is, though?
So we can avoid it.
That just kind of generally points off to your right in that direction.
Is that way? Okay. Have you ever met the man who lives there?
See him contemplate for a minute. No man. Creatures there.
No man. No man with a... Hey guys, did he just have the orb? What's...
I would have to,
Back
I'd assume it
pack of
looks...
some kind?
Or it
No,
looks,
like really old, weird guy with a crazy orb.
He kind of gives you a blank stare as he doesn't understand what you're talking about. No man, just creatures. He repeats again.
Scary creatures like the thing... Like worse than the thing we saw.
Jungle creatures.
Like monkeys, like you.
No, monkeys, not scary. The scary.
Like, I don't know. Do you have wolves here? I don't know anything about this kind of forest.
Jungle. Jungle
Jungle.
creatures. Jungle creatures.
Guys, this place is called a jungle. Okay. Yeah, I've got more food. You've never seen like a guy doing magic?
It again does not understand what that is kind of no man.
Okay.
Men die here. Men die over there. Men die here. He keeps eating.
Just like recently, or
Oh no. All kinds of times.
how old are you?
I don't know.
Guys, this monkey's pretty weird.
Well, did you ask him about the orb?
He said he's never seen a man with an orb. He's never seen a magic man. You've never seen an orb, like a weird glowing magic ball.
You see him like look at his food. He looks around and you see him skirt away for a second. He comes back with like some kind of like a fruit that's round ball.
Oh, that's the right shape, yes, but very different thing. You could not eat. This is what he brought me when I asked him about the crystal.
Okay. Well, did you ask him about a
Tell him?
man that carries it?
Or-
I asked him about the man. He said he's never seen the man. I have more food, so you just hang on a second. I'm going to talk to these non-monkeys for a moment. Is that okay?
Food.
Okay. I'm burning through my rations. Whatever. I got this ball to eat. Hopefully it's not poison. So I asked him about Magic Man. He said there is no man near the spire. There is no man. There's just creatures. He said he's seen worse creatures than that thing we just fought.
Is there a creature that carries an orb, not a man?
Is there a creature that carries an orb? Or
Fruit?
like some
ball?
kind No, like very big, like magic, like crystal, hard like rock, but shiny, pretty, glitters in sun.
I've not seen that.
Okay. That'd be too easy.
But we don't go there.
Yeah.
We don't go because we can't get in.
Does he know?
You can't get in to the spire or through the jungle.
To Spire.
He says they don't go there because they can't get to the spire. They can't get in.
Is there a way he could guide us or tell us what to look for to go that direction?
Yeah, like I know you said is that way, and that's great. Thank you so much for helping. Here's a little more food. But is there anything else that could help us get there? Any like landmarks or things to look out for that will let us know we're on the path to that place you don't go?
You go that direction, you will find it. The land will mess with you.
What do you mean mess with me?
It's different.
Jesus, guys, I'm gonna burn through all of my jerky. He's not getting the rest of my soup.
Okay.
I gotta go.
Okay, well, it was nice chatting. Thank you so much for your help. Here, take this with you. This seems like quite
He's
hungry.
late for work.
Do you die if you eat this ball?
It's okay.
What kind of an answer is that? I asked him if I die if I eat this. He says, is okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
Not is
So-
good. Is good would make sense.
It's okay if you die.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, it turns out monkeys are not very smart. But he was as helpful as he could be. I think I don't know. I didn't check. He said going to the right this way. If we keep going, eventually we will find it. But that the jungle, the land will mess with us.
Then let's
And he said there's lots of jungle creatures.
Like the terrain
What's the
will
ground
change, or-
look like?
I don't know.
Is it muddy?
It's muddy in some parts. Other areas, it's dry. Other areas, you guys have seen a variety of different types of ground in here, but everything is extremely overgrown. At this point, you guys would start seeing also bits and chunks of what look like limestone that's really brittle. Looks like there may have been some kind of buildings here at some time, but whatever was here is long gone, and these are just very, very small remains of what was there before.
A lot of what you said didn't make sense. You said lots of men died around here, but not recently. No, he had no idea what time was, I'm sure. He did not know what I meant when I asked how old he was.
I think it doesn't matter to a monkey.
Probably not.
Well, I suppose we head that direction and take our chances.
I mean, that's
Can I-
better than
Who
what
has
we
the
started.
short sword?
I do.
That's just
Can
Can I
Divisions.
hang on to that? Not for any of what's on here, but I'll do it.
Oh.
You need to chop through some brush.
And chop up some monkey for dinner. Oh, fuck!
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go talk to the monkey. I just want to talk to him.
Well, as you guys begin making your way back through,
Anytime that we walk in the direction we're trying to go, I'm going to use the sword to drag a straight line behind myself.
Oh, that's,
okay.
that's
Like a
pretty smart.
thick cut in line.
Seb, you are...
And I'm going to be checking on it to see if it, for any reason, changes or varies.
Okay. So you begin marking as you're going. You guys.
Is there anything else
continue.
we should do? I think I probably have a couple tomb chain panners I could like
Tomb
tear off
chain?
little pieces.
So
Broke me out of Brutalia, dude. I could tear off little pieces,
So,
tie them to branch, or I don't know.
I think that's a great idea.
we should
Everything
only,
looks the same here, even
yeah,
when it's different.
maybe as a landmark somewhere, but I don't know. I feel like
We see something.
that won't go very far, but the dragging the sword will definitely be a lot more efficient. We can see that tomb chain banner to strangle somebody with.
Yeah.
Wipe our butts.
So you guys are going to continue on?
We head to the-
Dragging the sword.
We head to the sewers. I'm just kidding.
No, we head to the right.
Turn around.
Because screw this place.
So Brutalia, you're still leading for this day?
You guys want me to?
Yeah.
Or are you
Yeah,
guys
sure.
going to switch up? Are you going to continue trying to follow you? So
I'll lead, and
I'll be in
when
the back
the
dragging
plants
the
get too
sword.
crazy, I'll just use
Walking
my
backwards.
axes to
Hey, where'd you guys go?
because they're kind of like little sides anyway.
all right. So you guys are making your way.
I wonder how far away it is. Should we make
Yeah,
a
I'm
count?
definitely using my incredible skill in athletics to
Navigate.
punch the plants out of the way. Back tree.
You're just trying to maintain yourself in a straight line.
Yes.
You're picking points in front of you, and you're trying to move to those points. As you guys reach a spot where it seems like it's clearing up a little bit,
How long have we been at this?
at this point, I'd say you guys are probably a good about 3 or 4 hours into your journey.
And nothing's because you said you keep checking on the line, right?
Yeah, I'm
It's
just
been
constantly-
straight this whole time that you've been going.
You have impeccable handwriting, sir.
That is the nicest lowercase L I've ever seen in my life.
big one.
He just hasn't dotted his I yet.
Oh, okay.
You guys come across an area where it looks like at one point in time water flows through here, as it seems it's a dry riverbed.
Well, that's no good. How can it be such a wet place with no water?
As you look closer, you begin seeing what looks like pieces of wood, metal jutting out from the riverbed.
Wood,
Picks
metal?
them up. Wood and metal, like shards, like pieces, like something.
Give me whoever wants to investigate it can investigate. Give me a roll.
All right, I'll do it.
I'll aid you.
So you guys are checking
I will
it out.
pick it up and hold it in front of
I'm
you.
gonna say a prayer.
You go to move it, and it's
Wait,
buried.
Oh, it's like
It's-
a big piece,
it's
not like little
big.
shards.
You guys are seeing these all over the place.
Holy cow! I rolled 3, 3, 3. So that gives me a
You're halfway to hell,
9,
bud. Good job.
A
6,
9?
9. It gives me
A
12.
9?
No, 12. Sorry.
12? Okay. So with the 12,
That was weird.
you're looking at this, and it takes you a minute to kind of realize what these are. It looks like a line of carts that have sunken into the riverbed. And as you examine the wood, you notice it snaps off real easy and brittle.
Is there any way to tell how long they may have been here? Or?
Not with a 12.
I stab it with a sword. Is the riverbed really soft? Like
Nope, it is
quicksand?
At first, as you begin pushing it, the topsoil is, but as you get to about 6 to 8 inches in, you begin pushing down harder, and it gets really solid ground.
And the cart's all the way underground?
Only just the top parts are sticking out,
Quicksand.
and it's been mostly obliterated due to time and weather. But searching around, you guys aren't seeing anything that's really salvageable here.
It's a bunch of old rotten junk.
About this time, Brutalia, you feel a tug on your back. Somebody's pulling at your pant leg.
Turn to look around with my hand on my axe.
You
But I've
see,
seen it because I'm behind her.
yeah, okay. Give me, I would say, give me a perception roll, because I want to see if you're paying attention.
behind
Because you
her
did
too.
investigate on this. This would be happening by the time you guys are investigating.
Oh, okay. Then I would be like crouched down trying to
I
muscle.
critically
shit out.
perceive it.
Yeah, so you see a little monkey come up and begin pulling on Brutalia's pant.
Okay.
It has something in its hand.
Does it look like the same one we saw earlier?
Mm-hmm. It
Oh,
looks
okay.
almost identical.
Almost?
Aw.
It hands this thing up to you.
What is it handing to me?
You take it. It's a little stone. It's about the size of your finger. And it is curved on all edges.
Sorry, you're going like
Yeah.
this. So
Well, it's a monkey.
Your fingers
It's a
are
tiny
big.
little monkey.
Oh,
He's
okay,
he's a little tiny guy. So
okay.
he's holding this big stone up here for him.
Oh, really tiny monkey. I didn't realize that. I was thinking like, a toddler-sized monkey at least.
And it
It was sitting
has
on his hand earlier.
Oh, that's right.
and it has 3 perfectly carved circles. And the stone itself is very grayish green in color.
So it looks like a river stone.
Kind
How
of.
often can cats speak with animals? Never thought
At
this
will,
shit.
at all times.
Let me double check.
You should always be casting it.
I'm just constantly talking with animals.
They're
That's what I do.
not always there, but I'm always
I
talking
love
to them.
animals. I want to talk to them all day. Actually,
So how many-
I wish I could talk to my animals.
How many hours would you say it's been since we fought the worm?
I'd probably say close to 5 hours.
I'm gonna
5-6 hours.
Cast mage armor.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I can cast it at will.
Getting pretty close to my time limit.
I can cast it at will?
So you cast it again.
Shit, yeah, that fur comes alive. I'm like, well, hello, my friend. How are you?
Gift for food.
You did not have to do this. You gave me
Brother,
gift of
right.
conversation.
Nice.
It's okay. I don't need it.
You. Hey, little friend, do you have a name? What do your brothers and sisters, your family call you?
Ook.
Ook. Oh, that's so cute.
Do we just make a friend?
Ook, I'm Brutalia.
I wonder what he
Ooh.
tastes like.
Brutalia.
You can
He's
call me Brutalia.
Size of a
Unless
small
saffron's
chicken?
easier, I
the
guess.
size of a snack.
Brutalia.
Put him on a spit.
I can
Quick,
say
quick,
that
quick,
name.
quick.
You cannot eat this one.
What are they saying?
When we get the fire started.
They're just jealous.
I'm holding a measuring tape.
Mold the spit stick next to him.
No!
Yeah, that'll work just
No,
fine.
no!
We'll make sure it's able to hold the little
I'm
fella.
Brutalia. That is Jiik. That is Zeb.
You guys hear him just, ooh, ah, ah. He's looks like, but you hear him say their names.
Yeah, you just said your names, you guys. That's how you say your names in Monkey.
Okay. Pretty
You-
cool.
What is this gift? It is just pretty stone.
Yes, stone found.
Where'd you find stone like this with these
Dead person long ago.
on a dead person?
Yep. We find things all the time. Hide them, bury them, give them people that are nice.
And you've never found a big strange orb or...
Nope. He doesn't really know what an orb is.
Is there anything like circular? I know. Man, do we have anything like circular?
Well,
It's like the sun, but super
So,
small.
and again, he said that he hasn't
can't
gotten-
see the sun. There's fog everywhere. He doesn't know what the sun is.
He said he hasn't gotten close enough to the place to
Yeah.
see it. So that out of
that's
character.
true.
Sorry.
No, that's true.
I gotta go.
Okay, Ook, well, I hope to see you sometime.
You can play me.
They're saying they like you very much.
I see you.
They're just not smart enough to talk to you like I am.
Burn.
You can't understand. I'm talking monkey.
You guys do see him then scurry off back into the woods opposite the direction you guys have been heading.
Is there anything interesting about this?
Why don't I check?
Go ahead.
It's going to be a
It's Arcana.
12 and 18.
18. You get a very strong magical presence in this stone, but as you probe into it, trying to like decipher what this is,
Probe the stone. Sorry.
you're probing the stone.
One of the circles clicks in and it starts vibrating.
It's got 3 settings.
Oh dear. What's
It almost feels like whatever the power is inside of it is dormant.
Oh, it's a latent
It's
stone.
being like suppressed.
Oh.
It's a late stone, like sodium late in you. Take out the stone.
There's something here, but it's being suppressed.
It doesn't feel like it would act like do anything at this point, basically. But you can definitely tell there's magic to it.
And it's got 3... Ouch! It's got 3 perfect, like, holes in it.
Circles.
Like, circles.
How
big-
like,
how
etched
big are
in
they?
just...
So the entire stone itself is about the length of your finger, and it'd be like
This one. Okay.
They'd be like,
this finger right here.
That one right there.
Um,
okay.
And the circles would be probably about like a ½ inch
okay.
in
It's like
diameter.
a carrot, like a carrot and a half gem could fit
Yes.
into those. Okay.
Well, no, they're just they're
They're
just
drawn.
etched circles.
Yeah, just
No
meant size-wise.
indentation.
So just
Right.
the ring.
No indentation, just the ring.
Okay.
Okay. If I touch any of the rings, does anything happen?
Nope.
Sorry.
The stone doesn't react in any way.
Oh boy. Okay. Into the packet goes.
Alright.
Unless you want to carry it. It was your gift.
I don't care. I mean, it's a nice gift. I just don't know what to do with it.
I put it in my pack.
I'm definitely not saying that in monkey.
Well, he's gone now. Ook is gone.
Well, what have you
Ook
heard?
is gonna buy Ook.
Ook's just sitting out there.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
No!
Can you believe the gonads on that one?
Alright. So you guys are at that water bed, like that water area. Like, it looks like it's a river ran through here at one point.
River
ran through it, huh?
Pun intended.
Okay.
You guys can continue heading straight across, or do you guys want to deviate?
Should we head down the river and see where
Are
it
we
went?
going
Cross.
devious?
Okay. Fine.
Cross?
By the way,
straight?
what has been the point of my straight line?
Well, so we know where to come back to. No? I mean, what if there's some badass weapons down there?
I
So
mean,
off of some dead fool? I guess we could be the next dead fools. Whatever. I mean, I'm cool either way. You're the navigator. We'll follow.
As you guys are sitting here,
Why would there be weapons?
a brightly colored
People
bird
die everywhere.
lands.
How long was I talking to the monkey?
I'd say it's probably
I
about
mean, I can cast
10,
it till
15
10
minutes.
minutes. Oh, okay.
the bird lands.
On my shoulder.
You see it. No, it lands just like one of those like
You're
little
just
wood,
kidding.
little wood
Magnet.
poppings like from the carts, and it kind of looks at you.
Pull the stone out of my bag.
Ah!
Okay, put it back in my bag. Oh,
You better talk to this bird
did
before
you
I
talk
kill
to
it.
the bird or?
Hey, bird, we're sorry about the rock. Quack, squawk. I don't know. Squawk.
You
Squawk.
squawk at it.
Hey, bird, come back here. So I didn't waste my spell that I could apparently cast at will.
Worth it. In
The bird
jungle.
comes down, and you do see it arc back. It comes and
What kind of bird
lands.
is it?
It looks like a big black bird, but it has underneath its when it folds its wings out, you see almost like a rainbow of colors on its feathers.
Oh
Its
my
beak is bright yellow, and its eyes are blue.
Is it pretty big for a bird?
It's big.
Like-
It's about like size of like a raven. Like it's got a fairly large wingspan.
You
What
can
a
have
survival
meat on it.
check? Give me any insight on what it is.
You can try.
I critically survival check it.
Get out of here with those gummy dice.
You do know that this is some kind of. I mean, just based off of what you're seeing, it does seem it's what's it, the Quetzalcoatl? Like, those are.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So it seems like it's of that family, but you have never seen one that looks like this.
Historically, if people said they taste pretty good,
Somebody's
I did hear they
hungry.
shop at Hot Topic.
But it does
they
land,
have
and
good, they have good taste.
its eye looks at you three as its head just kind of cockeyed.
Did you just come down to say hi? I couldn't understand you before.
You can understand now.
I'm squawking at you, aren't I?
Drink blood per se.
Yes, I can.
Don't sass the bird.
You don't know I sass the bird. Squawk!
It's all about the body language. Duh.
None of you are a good mate.
She's totally sassing that bird.
We're not looking for mate. We're looking for magic man with orb.
I'm looking for mate.
Well, I can keep an eye out for any
Looking
pretty
for mate.
birds around here for you. Do you know where the Fetid Spire is? Are we going in the right direction for
I
that?
need to find a mate.
Okay, this guy's got one thing on the brain, and it's
Is it a guy or a girl?
I have no idea, but
Do you know where
Why
mate
would
is?
that matter?
is mate a person, or are you looking for something to
I'm looking for a mate.
make a baby with?
To mate.
What are you?
It's my job.
To have like a little bird.
Yes. I must
Are you a
mate.
man or a
conversation.
woman?
I'm a man.
Okay, so this is a man bird looking for a lady bird.
I need to find a mate.
What do they
Why
look
don't you
like?
tell him a ladybird is at the tower?
Oh, genius!
Mastermind.
We think there's a lady bird. We think there's a lady bird at the tower, you know.
What tower?
That big black one in the middle of the wood, which
I
I
don't
think
fly
is
there.
that way,
I
right?
can't fly there.
It's that way though, right? Pointing in the direction of the monkey.
It just kind of looks and doesn't respond. Do you know where mate is?
I mean, if you can show us where it is, we could go get her for you.
Don't go there.
Why not? You said you really want a mate. There's nothing else you can talk about, but you won't go there to get mate. Why?
Danger.
Okay, this guy wants it, but not bad enough, I guess. He said it's danger at tower.
Sounds like he's got the right
Oh
idea.
my god.
It's losing interest and takes off.
Can I try to nail it with a dagger?
Yeah? Go ahead and roll for attack.
I would ask first, is anybody hungry?
I like those feathers.
I'm gonna nail this thing with a dagger.
Okay, go for it.
Poor buddy.
Oh,
just
no.
looking. Just looking for his soulmate.
It's an 11.
An 11?
Yeah. It's just a bird.
Yeah, we'll say you hit it.
Yeah.
You're good enough.
Yeah.
You just see it drop.
Here's your mate right here, feller. I'm gonna go
It's twitching a little bit.
All right.
Okay.
Break the neck.
Just give it a good old swing.
Yeah, you have a large bird now that you've killed.
I could never hunt an animal in real life, but I could definitely kill a fake bird.
All right.
Looked like it had nice feathers.
Yeah.
Let's,
It was gonna come back and save us, and now you've ruined
No, the monkey will save us. He's
It's-
nice.
it.
Been a long time since you guys been traveling,
Do we need to make camp?
and you guys are not seeing that it's getting dark out like it normally would be.
It's just the same.
What
This is very disorienting, not being able
do we
to
feel
see
tired?
the
Like it
signs.
feels like the end of the day for us?
Yeah, I mean, you guys will
Okay.
definitely be feeling tired.
We could set up my tent and make camp. Get some sort of rest.
Yes,
Okay.
pitch your tent.
Should we do
Some
it here
dinner.
in the river?
I'll start plucking feathers.
Should we
Yeah.
set up camp here in the middle of the river, or should we set it aside just in case something comes back, like water?
Try to pick off a couple more birds.
I don't know if water's going to be coming back here.
Yeah,
anytime
we
soon,
got horrible luck. I don't know.
But maybe we should have a little cover.
We'll look for. Is there like a dense part of the jungle?
Yeah, you guys
Pop-
would find a
pop
spot
tent.
where if you guys wanted to like
Like
put the
clear out
tent
a
and
little bit.
obscure it
Pop
a
a
little bit.
tent.
I cast
Yeah,
most
that'd be
powerful
good.
illusion.
Yeah, you guys can find a spot and set up your camp. Be relatively obscured.
I do need the rest because I do have some hit points that are missing.
I'm missing
And you
a few
guys
too.
can go ahead. Are you guys gonna set up a watch, or are you guys just gonna?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the smart thing to do, right?
So who's gonna watch first?
I can.
Oh, okay.
You can. I can.
I'll watch first.
Okay, go ahead and give me your perception check.
This'll be rich.
You should just keep
Hey!
speak with animals up the whole time.
5.
Hear what they're all saying.
I can
Five?
cast it at will.
Was this considered
Yep,
long
5.
rest?
Yes.
The longest rest. Oh, thank you.
I gain 23 life.
The river runs through the longest rest.
Nothing seems to happen on your watch. The night goes by for you pretty
I'm just
decently.
plucking feathers
Watch your
Yeah, I mean-
carefully.
Yeah, you guys could. I would say you guys like during this whole process, you guys can get your food together.
Oh.
You know, you guys are gonna probably do
Alright, so
everything.
we
most
ate
of
the
it.
bird.
Yeah.
Alright.
It
Oh
would
yeah.
take you guys working together to get that little
How
bird.
did the bird
cooked up.
taste?
It was not bad.
Thirsty.
A little gamey.
Keep an
You
eye out.
know.
Keep an eye out for more of these birds.
All
All
right. You're on next watch.
Yes.
So go ahead and give me your perception.
I will perceive nothing. Oh, the other one was a lot better. 10.
10. Okay. And again, nothing happens on your watch. Night seems to go by quite well.
Rat.
Terrific.
And the last
Big
one.
watch again. Fuck.
Go
You're
ahead.
going to fall asleep on
I'm gonna.
Do we actually let him take watch?
I'm gonna meditate.
After the
Are you guys? So when you guys are
Incident.
doing watch, are you outside of the? Okay. Just making sure.
Yes.
I want to have left a little bit of coffee, like, out for Jiik.
Oh, does that give me advantage?
I want to remind him.
Yeah,
No,
just, like,
no sleeping
quietly-
on the job.
Just
Also,
a
if
little,
you
like,
have coffee,
next to the little
Yeah.
pot, just a little bit of coffee. Like, I don't want to call him
A little
out,
bit of
but he fell
espresso?
asleep last time. Yeah.
Are we doing perception? Whew. Alright, we're looking at 15.
Think about the hags, right? I never mentioned them, right?
No, you
Okay.
didn't mention them at
Okay.
all.
Okay.
Tony, on your watch,
Got him!
you
Sons of
begin
bitches.
hearing you hear noises all through the night. You know, animals or what you perceive as night. It's still light outside, so it's a little off-putting to be up at this hour, where it should be like 2:00 in the morning or something like that, and it's bright ass day out. But all of a sudden, everything goes quiet,
Uh-oh.
and all of a sudden, the bushes just directly
Oh
above
my
you
God.
hear.
I hope he's sleeping when we wake up.
I hope he's sipping the...
A few moments later, you begin hearing the noises pick back up in the forest. You don't hear anything else.
What was your roll?
And the rest of your
15.
watch is pretty quiet.
Okay.
And the rest of you wake up.
Okay.
It's
Suddenly,
morning time.
I was awake.
Alright, so reports.
Well, it looks like you
I don't think
managed to
anything
make it
happened
through
on
your
my
watch
watch.
this time.
Mm-hmm. So something weird happened when I was on watch. How about you?
Normal as usual.
All the animals went quiet, and I heard some rustling in the trees above us. And then it went away, and then the animals started making noise again.
I mean, I know that's bad in forest. Usually means predator. I can talk. Predator is around. I think it's the same in jungle.
Most definitely.
Perhaps you can ask a local animal what may have been prowling through here.
Just been talking to animals this whole time.
I'm gonna
Hey,
whip,
finally a use for it though, right?
I'm gonna whip a dagger. Maybe call down a few more birds.
Here, birdie, birdie, birdie.
I found the mate.
I found your mate.
I found your mate. That's
So
me.
it's a new morning, or you guys are feeling refreshed.
Ah.
It's a new morning for you guys. Still oddly humid and warm
And bright.
and bright, as
Ish.
brightish as fog-covered
Pack up,
area would let you
yield
see.
tent.
Lots of still jungle cover above you, and you guys are gonna start heading out.
Yes, dragging my line.
Just on the off chance that Ook is my new best friend and is going to follow me around for the rest of my life, being a cute little monkey. I'm going to try and find like a cool looking rock and just leave like a little piece of jerky under a rock in case he comes looking after us.
Give me a perception check, Seb, as you begin.
Wait, what are you doing?
Perception. I'm going to perceive.
Oh, hold on a second.
Yeah, you see him stepping off to begin drawing his
So I
line.
touch him, give him the guidance.
15.
15. You notice that you can only see your line about 100 feet back, and after that you don't see it anymore. As if it's not there.
I'm gonna walk back to the other end of it. How does it cut off? Is it like flat, like the ground's
It just seems to just fade.
Fade.
Like
As
it
in-
just like you can see it, and then just gradually.
You can't.
Does that just... Oh, while you're walking.
It just looks like something like it's just been getting overgrown that you guys are
Okay.
going.
Oh, okay.
But no reason to think we're not going in the correct direction.
So not like a visual illusion, but it is actually physically being covered up, or...
I mean, that's
Negated.
what it looks like. That's from what you guys are seeing. Like the line just gradually goes underneath the foliage. Seems like it's growing over it.
Okay.
All right then. So, does he report that back to us?
He sure does.
Okay. Well, that's weird.
Hey, the line's getting overgrown. Y'all.
Good to know. Maybe this is what they meant by the jungle messes with you.
This must have been what Ook meant.
So, who's gonna be your navigator for the day?
I guess I will.
All right.
Keep dragging my line.
I are scared.
How are you gonna navigate?
Final line.
With my eyeballs.
Your eyeballs.
I'd say the devil's own side, but I don't have that.
You can still say it.
So, are you gonna look for just like landmark items, like try to move towards?
Yep.
Just in that general direction you guys have been heading.
Mm-hmm.
When I get past any kind of tree that is along with this line,
Mhm.
I'm going to mark it with my dagger.
Okay. You can absolutely do that. Like, just make like an X mark on it.
Okay.
So yeah, you're gonna be doing that a lot. So as you guys are moving, you guys are hearing Seb.
A different dagger every time.
Good
I
thing.
think I could.
I'll take number 17.
I think I could.
I'll take number 5.
Are you viciously attacking those trees with that sword?
Now I'm viciously dragging a line with the sword.
As you guys are making your way, you come across a little clearing. And I need everybody to give me perception checks as you guys step into this little clearing.
Ha!
Is there anything out here, my lady?
Pretty good if you can see it.
Oh, shit.
18?
Brutalia's picking some leaves out of the fur on her back because
22.
she's got 2.
23.
So you two both notice
Perception. right?
Brutalia's picking leaves out of her hair.
That's what I
clothes and
perceived.
stuff. You
Yes,
two
great job.
both
Very
at
odd.
pretty much the same time notice a leather journal laying just on the ground.
We'll die for it.
It looks like it's been waterlogged and it's been sitting here for a long time and it's opened.
Can you read?
I sure can.
Okay.
I will try to read the journal.
Looking at the journal on the cover,
Dearest
It
Lydia.
Read
is-
in like every language.
there's no markings on the outside except for what looks like some scratch marks and some bite marks. Looks like something's like
Tried to eat it.
been biting on this.
It is made of leather. It's kind of like a tongue.
Inside you find
Leather.
it is a log
Of
or
what?
someone by the name of Arthin Quen. Arthin, last name Quen, Quen. And seems he's a treasure hunter.
What? We're gonna get treasure.
As you're
now?
reading this, you're noticing that the way that everything is written strangely to you. Although it's in a common that you're able to read, it's not written in like a pen style that you've ever seen before.
Is there a body nearby?
You don't see one. Scanning through what you can read, because there are spots where it's just completely blown out by water and stuff like that, or pages missing. But you can glean from his writing that it seems that he came here with a group of other treasure hunters to find who they call the Wish Giver.
Oh.
They seek riches and they hope to find the Wish Giver in his tower.
Mm-hmm.
The writing quickly turns into intelligible nonsense about voices in the woods, trees speaking to his friends, another fellow treasure seeker who he names as Carthon, Carthon.
God damn it, Carthon.
And the
Every
last
time.
page contains a plea to leave this place to avoid the curse. The Wish Giver is not real, and the rest of the journal is blank.
I'm gonna start.
Oh, it's ominous.
You can definitely tell that somebody has found this before because the leather wrapping on it, would have, if this was something that is on somebody's person, they probably would have had it sealed up.
Mhm.
And so somebody has definitely probably found this and discarded it.
Well, it's got bite marks in it.
Mm-hmm.
They got hungry.
Well, creature probably have picked it up and
I
tried to
can
eat at
mimic
it.
people in like all manner. Can I mimic handwriting?
We'll deal with that. When I look,
Don't you have that like cipher?
I think you can, because
What's your background boon?
if you have that, then absolutely you can mimic.
I thought your background.
Or if you have a forgery kit, I would say
I do.
absolutely.
And I'm proficient. I
Then
think.
yes,
Yeah,
you can
proficiently.
absolutely mimic a handwriting.
Because I'm leaving this thing out saying we found him.
Don't bother. We took all the treasure.
Good to know. I'm gonna
Everybody give me investigation checks in the area since you guys have found this.
20.
We'll say you guys are on a little bit more of a alert to look around for things. Okay.
19.
9.
Okay, 9. So
Winner.
Brutalia, you're still looking a little bit for Ook. Hoping maybe you'll see Ook pop around.
Working on them leaves, girl.
You two,
Oh, I missed one.
But mainly me, right? 20 is better.
you
than
both begin digging around through the underbrush, and you find sets of bones. Bones that, for a couple humanoid type bodies that are old, brittle bones. You also find bits and scrap of leather, metal, all of it rusted, pitted, very old and decayed. There are strange runish markings similar to that handwriting style that you saw in the book. These bodies have been here for quite some time.
Alright, well, we found him.
Can you see what those runes say? Can you read
They're
them?
not complete, so it's
They're
not
not
something.
complete.
Yeah, not something you can just be able to read.
It's not something I'd just be able to read.
Great role playing. Wow.
A boy can dream, can't he?
A boy can dream, can't he?
This is really good strategy. I used to, there was a kid I went to school with in high school. He'd do that with every teacher, and they all fucking loved him. He'd just repeat everything they said back to him. So what you're saying is this. I use it in my job all the time.
So,
She learned something from special ed after all. Har, 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 har.
Enjoy your
Roll
life
for
while it
burn.
lasts.
Roll for burn damage.
so in this area, you guys have found that book, and you guys have found some dead bodies, old dead bodies
Yeah.
here.
And there's nothing on the bodies that would be useful to us.
Oh,
other
no.
Than some
No.
calcium to
Yep.
suck on.
I mean, these bones, like, if you were to try to, like, probably dig them out without being careful, they would probably break. So they are very brittle and old.
Such is life in a jungle.
Keep on keeping on.
Keep on heading.
Keep it on.
See, the diary said we'll just go mad and be cursed and stuck here, and there's no one to look for.
Why
So
would the
yeah, we'll keep looking for
Why
this
would that
guy.
wizard send us here if he knew we were gonna get cursed? I guess that's why he didn't come with us. Son of a bitch.
You guys
Do you think
find...
it was nefarious that he sent us here to die, or
I think he knew more than he was telling us.
No, because
are you trying to think?
did he want our house?
He did really like the house.
This should do
He
it.
had lots of questions.
Yeah, we turn around and
I'd
go
like to
home.
think if
He
he
offered to
wanted,
take care of our chef and get him what he needs.
I'd like to think if he wanted to dispose of us,
Probably
He would have
seemed
done
pretty
so.
powerful, right?
pretty powerful.
Yeah, and why bother putting yourself through a curse when you can put stupid adventurers through it? Darn it! I feel so gypped. Anyways.
So as you guys begin making your way,
Yes.
you go to mark a tree, and you notice that somebody's already marked the tree. Give me a perception check or an investigation check real quick. As you begin clearing away the area where you see somebody had carved into the tree,
12.
okay, you see that somebody has pinned. I mean, these are very dried out at this point, but looks like flowers have been pinned to the wall. And you see a name carved deeply into the tree. It says Carthon.
Does it say was here?
Nope.
I'm gonna carve under it. Is lame. Sucks. S-U-X.
One of the things you'd notice about this tree, though, that's different,
Yep.
now that you're looking at it, is it is completely barren of any, like, life. It seems like the tree is dead. It is just a skeletal tree.
Can I still put my mark on it?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna still put
Is
my
that
mark
uncommon, or
You guys have not been seeing a lot of trees that have been dead like this one.
Ooh, should we investigate
Nature
that tree? I could do a nature check.
Okay. What are you looking for?
I'm gonna see maybe if there's a reason I can tell why this tree in particular died as opposed to the other ones.
Okay.
I critically fail that
Oh.
check.
Yeah, you're not. I mean, you're trying to look at it, but there's so much overgrowth around that getting in kind of like at the tree to look at it,
Wait,
and it's dark.
That's good.
You can't really see the detail, but just a guess, probably disease.
So
don't touch it.
don't touch it. Don't mark that tree. Mark the one next to it.
Don't touch.
You guys begin to enter into an area that is darker than you have ever seen before. And every one of you give me perception checks as you guys begin stepping through this little area.
Oh, Brutalia's awake. 17.
17?
I critically see.
Okay.
21.
Alright.
Just keep these by you.
So, all
Have to
three
go
of
both
you
ways.
notice kind of at the same time that there are these strange blue lights underneath the foliage as you guys begin stepping through.
Lights.
And you begin seeing smaller blue lights begin noticing them against the wall.
Does this look like
It's
the
like a stone wall here.
bioluminescent
Moth?
algae that we had?
You
In
can
our
flip
cave.
some underbrush over. These are strange blue mushrooms. Luminescent.
Who's gonna be the first
Who's
one to get a
first?
blue shirt?
Eat one.
Are you going to eat one?
Yeah.
You going to plug it and eat it?
Yeah.
Should you nibble on it first?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me a constitution check.
Oh god,
Save.
I'm gonna give him some guidance on that. Oh lady, please guide.
It's already a
protect him.
19.
Okay.
20, 21, 22.
Keep your shit together, man.
Such a life, mate.
Okay.
Is that baked?
Such a life, mate.
So let's see. Okay. You feel. Trying to find the easiest way to say this, but you feel very fortified. Add 10 temporary hit points.
What?
Word.
I eat every mushroom. No, I'm kidding.
It doesn't stack. So yeah, you feel pretty good after you eat that mushroom.
He's good.
Does he
Mushroom.
give like a nice glow to him? You're so glowy.
I would say your eyes probably glow a little blue. We'll go with that.
It's like
Even your third eye.
It's not bad.
You're right.
Well, pluck one up for Brutalia.
Yeah, because she got the con to save. Yeah, it looks like the spice
Go ahead and give me
from Dune.
The shroom must flow.
the shroom must flow.
Can't say.
Yep.
With the guidance, of course. My lady is going to protect my team, my group, my adventurers.
16.
16. Okay. You feel a little more fortified as well, but only 5 temporary hit points. This mushroom didn't seem as luminescent as the other one.
No,
But
does
you guys can
does
see,
my eye glow?
Yes. Your eyes would glow as well.
Well, my one eye.
Your one eye.
Thank you, Mo.
Eye glows. That's why I only got 5 instead of 10.
Oh! Half the eyes, half the HP.
Oh man.
Wait, I have 3 eyes. Shouldn't I get 15?
Yeah, you should have 15 by that logic.
I technically have.
He technically has 15 hit points.
Does it serve a function?
No, go
I've-
back.
Does
What I
it?
roll is what you get.
I'm
you
not
sure?
going to eat a mushroom.
It was
You
kind
guys
of,
do see that the
chewy.
mushrooms lead off into a cave.
Sold. I'm going to that cave.
Let's definitely check this out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm proficient in survival, and I know that eating mushrooms is stupid.
So the one thing you're going to
Well,
notice about
one
this
made me feel
cave
pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
is it is almost cylindrical in its shape down to a
Okay.
The funnels.
point.
I want to look at the entrances to it. Does the rock kind of rounded at any point?
Like going in?
Yeah, like on the
yeah.
outside wall. With the line where we were at, can I chisel a straight line that points the same way we were walking?
Absolutely.
In whichever way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You
talking
can sit
about?
there and hack into it and
Yeah.
make a line so you can tell basically we came from this direction.
Because the ground's going to
Correct.
eat up my line.
So yeah, you guys see Seb working on
So
this,
smart.
chopping in like this line, so you guys have an indicator where you came from. And inside the cave, who's going in deeper? You are?
Yeah.
As you begin getting deeper into the cave, you start seeing that the mushrooms grow in larger clusters, and they get larger as you go further down in, until you reach the end. At the end, you can see that the mushrooms extend to what looks like a large crystalline structure that is pointing out from the wall. It's like
So if I were to
embedded in
run
there.
face first into it, it could skewer my head.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Well, you'd have to like kind of dive into it.
I won't do that, but I was just wondering.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Who
that's
knows?
good.
You know, I mean,
The crystal itself is devoid
really
of
gonna end it
any kind of light. It's completely opaque. It is bluish in color, but you can see that directly underneath it, the mushrooms have grown all completely around it and seem to source from that.
I'm going to probe that with my probiness. Arcana check.
Okay.
Yeah, which is good. Looks like a 10. No, it looks like an 11.
You've seen these crystals before. You've actually had a couple in your possession.
Oh.
Similar to the red one that you found. And the pale green one that you had found.
Does it feel like it could come out?
Oh no. It
Son of a
is
gun.
lodged
You're
in
gonna
there.
feed it one of the crystals?
Do we have those on us? Or did
I
we
don't
leave
know.
those? I think we may have left
We
those.
don't have any more.
You guys left those.
No, they're gone.
Oh yeah, he destroyed it.
All we had left was the big green one.
Oh, yeah. He was
He's
not.
gone.
Yeah.
But it's blue. It's not red. The red were the bad ones, right? Red were the
No,
bad ones.
red's not bad. Red is like your dragon daddy. I can't remember. Talush.
Oh, Talush, yeah.
A dragon
But the-
daddy.
Big dragon daddy.
Big
What if-
dragon daddy.
So then the blue ones were the bad ones? Was that
No,
right?
blue is good. Is like
Green.
is like Talush brother, right? How does Brutalia remember all this? I was half listening to Wizard, trying to decide if I would drink his stupid tea that was actually really good.
Garsul.
Garsul.
I knock on it. Ding, 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 ding.
Hello.
It's solid. But it doesn't seem like it's.
Does it resonate any sound? Does it feel like a crystal? Like I just
It feels just like you're banging on a rock.
story of my life. Banging on rocks.
Banging on rocks.
I guess we could just make note
Is it a
that
dead
we
end
found
in
this.
the
Should we take
cave?
some of these mushrooms? Do you think they keep?
What'd you guys roll on your investigation? Did anybody roll?
21 and you crit? Earlier, you mean?
So you would definitely notice based on like the shape of this, it looks like this was probably impacted here.
Oh my god.
Ooh, maybe that's where this cave came from.
Interesting.
Yep.
What?
From the tiny, because how big is the crystal?
It's about that big around.
Oh my god, and it made tunnel big enough for...
You guys to walk in.
Oh, I mean, do you share this?
Head back out.
Yeah, of course.
Of course not.
I'm pretty talkative.
Then, oh my god, this little crystal made this big tunnel.
You head back out.
I
Yes.
suppose so.
Okay. You guys come back out and you guys can continue on your path.
I want to pick a couple mushrooms. Does it seem like they still glow or like they...
Yeah, they're still glowing if you want to pick some.
I want to pick some. I want to pick like a big mushroom.
Alright, so anybody that wants to pick mushrooms, give me a survival check.
Alright.
I'm telling you, Jiik, they're so good. Oh my god.
Mm.
That's a one for Brutalia.
21.
21.
You
You
want them.
try picking them, but you're having a hard. You get like kind of like bits and
Mush.
pieces.
How do I do this?
But I'd say you get enough to have like one or two like servings.
You
of
tried to pick him
mushroom.
by kicking him out of the earth.
Punch
you're
it
able
into the
to
ground.
easily harvest 6 whole ones.
Okay.
Very easily.
Good job.
So you said I've got like the broken bits of one.
Of about 2, we'll say. We'll say 2.
I rolled a...
Okay, we'll say 1.
I'll community pool them together.
Okay.
Community shrooms.
Community shrooms,
nice,
yes.
man.
So at this point, it is getting late, probably again for you guys. You guys have been traveling for a good
Should we camp in
distance.
this cave, maybe?
That is up to you guys.
That's
Not a
a
bad
great
idea,
idea, yeah.
Okay.
I like it.
So you guys will set up camp here. Who's doing watches? Same order.
I'm gonna go first.
First?
Yep.
Okay. So go ahead and give me your perception.
Get him.
Alright, so let's say 14.
14.
Which is worse than my last one.
Okay. Yeah, nothing. The night goes very quiet.
That's what happens.
I'll go second.
Second. All right. Seb, go give me your.
The last watch seemed really bad.
Any watch I do is going to be really bad unless I'm lucky, so...
It's a 20. No,
20?
21.
21.
Plus 4. Plus 4.
Wow.
Yeah, you're very on point. You're listening. You do hear some noises, some birds and things like that move through the area. Seems like some other creatures, but nothing approaches your guys' camp.
Nice. And then I go to
And
bed.
Brutalia.
7.
7. All right.
You don't see anything, but you got stabbed twice.
What are you currently wearing on Brutalia?
Ooh.
Nothing, no.
Well, okay.
Let it hang out in the jungle. I don't know, just what she wears. Pants and like a tunic and her fur.
Do you have
Probably
anything
not
brightly
wearing-
colored?
No,
Bird
she wears all
feathers in
like...
your ear.
I didn't put any feathers in my hair. I thought about it, but Anna totally metagamed, like, you shouldn't be prancing around the forest with these feathers in your hair.
Nice.
No, I don't think I have any. Honestly, I don't think I have anything brightly colored. The pin is shiny on my cloak.
So what you
and
start
I think
hearing,
the embroidery on the eye patch is silver.
you begin hearing a sweet bird song. As you see this blue bird come flying in,
Okay,
and
not
it
the mate.
lands on your shoulder and begins ting 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 pecking at your ting 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 ting.
No, thank you. I'm going to cast Speak with Animals. Say, sorry, that's not for eating or you. It's mine.
I want. Ting, ting, ting.
Do you have 27 gold?
I can trade. Ting, ting.
For what?
Ting. You see it take off and fly.
Oh my god, this bird.
A few minutes later, it comes back and it's carrying something that's pretty heavy. Seems like it's laden a little bit with it. And it drops in your lap a gold badge with 6 rubies encrusted in it. There is something written across it, but it's in a strange dialect to you.
Oh, I'm sleeping.
You know, this is a very interesting proposition. Would you mind waiting here with this badge just a moment?
Ting, ting, ting. Keeps tapping at it.
You know.
Sam! Sam.
Yes.
You gonna wake Seb up?
Yes, can you... I don't know, there's a bird trying to trade me for my class. Really does not make a lot of sense. This is not a dream. Can you tell me what this gold badge with the ruby says on it?
Can I?
You look at it. It is that same strange writing that you've seen before. It says Boreas Guard. Boreas. 2 words. Boreas Guard.
You know, this is quite nice, but this is,
Valuable. Ting, ting, ting. You keep trying to take your pen.
Yes, I'm going to kind of smack it away a little forcefully now. It is valuable because it represents something very dear to me.
Drops back down and it picks up its badge and it's gonna try to take
I'm gonna hit it with a dagger.
Okay, go ahead and roll for attack.
I'm gonna throw 2 daggers at it, just to be sure. It's a 21 and a nat fail, or crit fail.
Alright, 21 will definitely hit. So as you wing your 2 daggers out, it does, one of them misses, but the second one, thwack, right in your back. You see the badge go flying off, lands down on the ground, bird flat on the ground.
I'm gonna grab the badge, throw it in my bag, and go back to bed.
Okay. And that's it that happens on your watch.
Poor birds.
Another successful trade.
Look out, PETA.
I'm going to bury the bird.
We're not gonna eat it? I'm sleeping.
It was
It's
very
a very
small.
small bird.
I'm not going to pluck all those feathers.
I just put a rock on it.
I mean, I'm not going to have a ceremony. I'm just going to dig a little dirt so it's not sitting out in the open.
What is it, the office? You can bring out your recorder. No. It's very sweet. Brutalia does.
No, it's not
dignified.
sweet. I just don't want bigger creature to
gotcha.
come looking for it while I finish my watch.
Too bad we think it's sweet.
But the rest of your watch does go by. Very quiet. Outside of the bird. And it is your guys' morning time. You guys wake up. It is still that weird, muggy, hot.
I'm gonna put the badge on.
Okay.
Ugh.
Bold move,
I'm
guys.
I'm going to roll up my pant legs.
Where'd you get that? That's
It's hot.
that's fancy.
Never told you about my days in the Boreas Guard?
You didn't have that on you.
Oh, what are you gonna tell
Jiik,
him? A bird dropped it off?
That's what happened.
She was
Jiik,
dreaming.
I was on my watch.
Yeah.
Don't listen to that.
Another one asleep on the job.
They're gonna keep
Wait
arguing.
a
I'm gonna
minute.
walk off as they argue.
Alright. Are you going to do the navigating again for the day?
I'm just walking off while they argue.
Okay.
I'll navigate.
You're gonna
I didn't fall asleep on the job, just so you know.
Or are you just
A
gonna
bird
continue
came and
heading
started
in
pecking
that
on
direction?
me.
Yeah, small birds delivering badges.
Did Jiik even fall asleep on the job, or are you just making up lies about everyone now?
Didn't you see him
Jiik,
sleeping?
did you fall asleep on the job, or is that making lies?
Don't know.
Well, I
As
guess
you
we'll
guys
take
are
my
having
word
this
for it.
discussion, as you guys are talking and moving
Well,
in,
Captain
deep in the
Borealis, why don't you lead the way?
you don't don't notice it, but there is a massive tree on your left.
That tree is massive.
And suddenly, you guys hear a voice boom out. Excuse me.
Oh shit.
You're excused.
You see a pair of eyes
In
and
the
a mouth
tree?
opened up on a tree.
Hey, how effed up would it be if we blinded a tree?
Oh god, don't blind the tree.
The treant.
I'm very happy to see some travelers. Excuse me, I have a bit of a problem, and I could use some assistance. Seems some creatures have taken up in my roots and are slowly killing me. I'm hoping that you can rid them for me, and I can pay you.
Can we safely dig?
With
I
tree
can
money.
move. I've overgrown on some
He is a
old
tree,
tunnels, and I can move my roots so you can move about.
You mentioned pay.
Yes, I can offer you some magic items. And you see it produce like some drinks out of its wood. They come in like a strange like cellophane type of wrapping. Looks like it's plant material. These are healing potions. There you go. Restore.
Is this a trick? I met the monkey who told me that the woods would mess with us.
No, I'm not of this place.
It
I'm
is made of wood.
trapped here.
Did he just erect a potion from the wood?
Well, you can hand them the potions, and I will gladly start helping.
Yes, there are some devilish little creatures underneath them.
What are they?
Some kind of fungal creatures. I've never seen them before, but
You need a
they...
good spray for the feet.
Did you try peeing on them?
What is being?
I pee on his legs. I'm just kidding.
It's a tree!
I pee on its roots.
So it's happened before then, is what you're saying.
He has been peed on.
Aw, buddy.
I just want to rest, and I can't rest if they're constantly
Are these
touching it.
okay? We can't see the creatures yet, though. He has to.
No.
Okay.
But yeah, he would clear open a way, and you guys can see that there is a tunnel that leads directly underneath. It looks like it branches out.
Okay, I guess we're just going into it.
More tunnels, alright.
Into the tunnel.
Let's go
Okay.
after
This
these.
seems really safe.
You head into the tunnels, and you guys do see evidence that looks like there are areas where somebody has come through, and looks like they've used some kind of hacking device to chop at roots and have made their way deeper into the cave.
Is it deeper in or trying to escape?
Yeah, which way?
They look like they're going in. Everything's pressed down and going inward.
Being awfully trusting
What you're
here, because
Yeah.
he could just trap us in here.
And then he
Is
closes up
Fungus,
shop.
like
Like a mushroom. of Some sort.
Like a mold.
Some mold. How do we kill mold?
I
Some
don't think we
mold
should light it
creatures,
on
fungus
fire.
type creatures.
Oh, okay, so they're actual creatures. And I guess we already
Yeah.
went in head first, so let's finish this.
Alright.
Yeah, we're
So-
very trusting.
I know. Yes, we'll just climb into your powerful roots.
I think you're technically the street
Trust
smart
me.
one, so this is your fault.
Yeah, you are.
I'm a worldly traveler.
You are the worst.
So you guys make your way down. You
Yeah,
guys
trees
do
usually
see-
have you go into the
Tree
tunnels,
tunnels?
right? Yeah.
Happens all the time. Let's go.
Go ahead and give me
Another tree
perception
tunnel.
checks,
Oh,
everyone. You guys are
God.
going.
What kind of check?
Perception.
Ooh, so good and then so
16.
bad. 10.
15.
Okay, so Jiik and
Good.
Brutalia, you guys are both.
Is that more or less than 16?
I don't know, but I'm pretty sure it's less than 15.
You guys are noticing that it's pretty obvious to see the direction you guys are supposed to go. You guys do see other options of tunnels to head down, but they don't seem like they've had hacking and chopping through those areas. You guys do begin to hear noises. You guys hear like strange like.
I'm gonna cast Mage Armor.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get my fingers ready.
As you begin
I'm
moving
going to-
forward, you see something scurry.
Crack.
You see like a little bit of dust kick up.
Shoot it.
Pew pew.
You saw something really tiny moving in the dark.
Shoot it.
Okay. How close is it to us?
Probably about 20 feet away.
Oh. Okay.
I can still see it.
Nope, you just saw it scurry.
Okay.
But it's still dark here, and you guys all of a sudden hear the noise go quiet.
Son of a gun.
And everybody roll initiative.
Yay!
You are all dead.
Me.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Nine.
that is not good.
I did better.
Barely.
I'll let you guys go first. It's okay.
Oh, thank you, Jiik. So
Thank you.
kind of you, sir.
Yeah, this is my prerogative.
Brutality.
In it.
11.
Jiik.
9.
Seb.
9 with better decks.
Okay.
A super Dexy 9.
So Dexy.
And that is
I don't know, I
going to
got
be...
+2. Just there.
Okay.
Plus
So,
3.
you guys are going to be coming... So, who's going to be in the lead?
I believe he was in the lead.
Yeah, sure.
You are second?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, you guys are going to be coming up around this
You didn't
area
send,
here.
send the meat shield up first.
Well, he was
What's wrong
navigating,
with you?
so,
Oh, that's
like,
true.
you know, we're stupid.
So, we can go ahead and bring the map up. And what you guys are going to see is...
Get
The
that
tunnel
map.
heads to around to the right. What you saw was something dart across into about this area here.
Delicious. Who wants more mushrooms?
And it's going to be Brutalia first on the docket.
Okay.
I'll let you pass if you need to.
I would like to move in front of these two. Can we say that in our rests I've had time to get that chain of returning onto my hammer?
Oh yeah.
Okay, good.
So stepping around, as you step around them and step into like the main corridor
I want
area.
to step like right in front of the area, like
Oh yeah.
slow walking.
You step out and turn. You see these strange fungoid looking like goblinoid creatures. There are 2 of them that you can readily see. One on the ground, one up kind of on like a little like pedestal. Below the one that's on the pedestal, you see a strange looking, looks like a ball of thorns, but with legs and 2 bright beady little yellow eyes. And you also see a larger goblinoid mold creature standing in the back. It looks like he's got some kind of a headdress on. He's got a giant spear. And you see him...
Boss guy in the back, and then can I throw the
Yeah.
the warhammer two-handed instead of?
I would say, yeah. It's a 2-handed weapon. You can throw it 2-handed.
Does it have
Then
the
I just want to overhead hurl it at. I can throw it up to 30 feet.
Yep.
And get it back. So.
You're going to throw it at the chief?
Yeah.
Or who are you going for?
Okay, go for the
He's
chief.
within 30 feet. Sure.
Yeah, chief is within 30 feet. Now, you, I will say I'm going to roll for the creature because it is kind of in the path of it.
Okay. And also, as a bonus action, I mean, it's a happy rage. Who can say they've fought fun guys in 3 tunnels? So.
Okay, so as you begin releasing it and it goes flying,
There's a fun guy.
go ahead and roll.
That is a 23 to hit.
23 is going to hit. You see the creature that was in the way, the like thorny looking creature. It definitely just dodges out of the way of the hammer as it goes coasting over it.
Fine, whatever. Fine. Whatever.
Realizing what it just did. Go ahead and what's the damage?
17 damage.
Whew.
And then I have to make a athletics check to retrieve.
Yep. So you guys see Brutalia wing this out. You see the creature dodge as the hammer hits that creature. You guys don't really see this. You guys hear this. You hear the hammer wing out. You just hear a meaty whack as it smacks into something solid.
Then hold my hand up and...
You see her retract it, and you guys see the hammer right back into her arm.
Oh, that's
Your
fine.
hands.
It's a DC 12 and it was 14 for me, so...
This must be
Okay,
what
perfect.
Christmas is like on a
I
Friday.
know. This must be what Denmark feels like.
Seb.
Is she next? She's not next to a creature, right?
No.
Okay. I'm going to run.
And you guys, well, Jiik saw a creature over here. You did not see that.
I would convey
Okay,
that.
convey that.
There was a creature.
I'm gonna go
off to the
past
left.
Okay.
Brutalia. The
So
creature
there's a creature
to the
directly
left.
right there in front of you.
in front of me.
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna stand off to the side from it, kind of.
Don't hit
Okay.
that
I'm
one.
going
It's spiny.
To
I'll shoot it.
Stab it.
Okay. It's one
Does
of
it
the
look
mold
dangerous to
goblinoids.
stab it?
No, it's one of the mold goblinoids.
Jazz.
Well, this is. You said it was all spiny.
There's a spiny creature here that
Oh,
dodged
okay,
her
that
hammer.
one. I thought it was closer to her.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a
Spiny
20 to hit.
20 is gonna hit for sure.
7 piercing damage.
Okay.
Nice.
As you cut down through the creature, you slice it completely in half, and you see it just fall into 2 pieces on the ground.
It died?
Oh yeah.
Is there any other creature nearby?
He sounds so sad about it.
There is these 2 here. And then there's you come around the corner and you see another one of those thorny creatures and another one of those moldy goblinoid creatures.
Am I 30 feet with it by Jiik?
I'm in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jick's back here. You
I
would
don't
be
think it
within 30
matters that you
feet.
can see this, so I'm going to grab some, I don't know, crusty stuff off the wall and flick it in the eye of whoever's across from me.
Right there.
No, the other way.
That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't have any other way to use my master attack. Let's give advantage
That's
to
a good
Jiik.
way to
Okay.
use the master.
Yeah, you just scrape along. There's plenty there to grab as you just lob it out. It does hit the creature.
Say, I've got their attention. I don't know.
It does seem to
Advantage.
scratch it for a moment, and that will go to Jick.
I'll move up so I can see it and shoot it with double finger blasts that I had prepared earlier.
So you come out, you see the creature exactly right where you saw him fling the crust. Fire off 2 Eldritch Blasts.
If you want to be cool about it, you go like this.
Yeah.
Hold him sideways, boss.
Hey, right. That's good news. That is going to hit.
They both hit.
Well, that was just the advantage one.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was the first one, right?
That's
So, okay, so
Wasted it.
23 to hit.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Ooh.
7 damage.
Okay, yeah, you fire it and you
hate
see
to see
it
it.
just turns into complete ash.
Round 2.
So where I'm at, I can see the chief.
Yep, from this point you'd have, like I said, there is like a thorn, like one of those thorn creatures there, that could potentially be in the way.
Okay. I'm going to shoot at.
Brutalia, I think you gain 9
Okay.
temporary hit points.
You guys already have 10, right? Oh,
She's
yeah,
fine.
you get.
I don't.
you get
I
You
don't
guys
want
would
your
lose
9.
those because you guys did rest.
Oh, then I have 9.
9, 10.
9, 10. I'll tell you, babe.
9's very generous.
Ouch.
Thanks, pale lady.
12 to hit.
Hey, lady!
What's that?
12 to hit.
12 is not going to hit.
Oh,
The
whoa!
creature does deflect it.
Should have just dumped that advantage and been like, well, there's my 2 rolls.
Yeah. Darn it.
It is the chief's turn, as you do see him get angry.
He's so mad. There was a big old chunk.
And it is going to issue a command to this creature, who is going to then run up towards Mr. Seb here. And you see the thorny creature lash at you as it rears up. You see like thorns almost come down off of its body and onto its arms as it claws at you.
For its first attack,
Mhm.
I'm going to use Unsettling Visage. And
Okay.
I'm going to flash into my huge cyclopsy middle eye. My skin will go pale.
14 will not hit.
Yeah.
So is
Are you sure?
Is your AC 14?
Yeah.
Then it does hit you. Even with disadvantage. I thought
Really?
you had 16 or 15 AC.
Did it bump up for a reason and I didn't mark it? That
I don't know. It would be 4 slashing damage.
Maybe I do have my AC wrong. It's just 4
Are
slashing.
you up to date
Yeah.
in D&D Beyond?
Well, I'm wearing leather, right? Leather's 12? Or is it 11?
11 plus
Shoot.
your dex.
Yeah. If it's 11, then it's 14.
Okay.
Shoot!
Then
4?
the other creatures are going to do their turns. This one is going to move up here and try to get an angle on Brutalia, this one here's going to move up and try to attack Seb again.
Rude.
So Brutalia, are you raging? You're not raging.
Yes, I am.
Oh, you are.
It's a
Happy
rage.
rage.
Happy rage.
A 14 is not going to hit you, is it?
Yes, it does. That's my
14
AC.
hit.
Is there the D&D Beyond overlay working, by the way? Just, sorry.
3 slashing damage.
Oh,
3?
what am I looking
You're
for?
not having it for me, right?
Nope.
Okay.
The
If
attack
you, hover
on you.
over, is our D&D Beyond overlay working?
Mm-hmm.
Mr.
Oh, cool.
Seb.
Yep.
That's going to be a 13.
To hit?
Not going to hit.
No.
Okay, yeah, so this time, the moldy goblinoid creature comes up to both of you. You feel its little spear jab you in the side. It goes to swipe at you with its spear, and you definitely dodge out of the way. Next up, these thorny creatures. This one is going to move up here and try to come around the corner. You see it fire out some spines at you.
At me?
Yep, 2 spines. A 13 is not going to hit you. So both of them, you see them coming, you dodge out of the way, they
No, I
clatter
don't.
off.
I stand still and I turn my head.
And this one is going to run up, and it's going to make a bite attack at Seb.
Ooh.
Oh!
A 13 is not going to hit.
Huzzah!
So you see its mouth open up, and you see thorns, just a maw of thorns,
Oh, jeez.
crashes
Nice
down.
try, you thorny bastard.
Misses.
He's so funny.
And that will bring us back to
He's
Brutalia.
Oh, he's so thorny.
Oh, he's so thorny. It'll
So
love you a long
good.
time.
Well, not too much longer because he's going to die. I
That'll be a
am
very
going to
short
take the
time.
not so new boots now, and I want to try
Old
and
boot goofing.
I'm just
Broken boot
Just-
goofing.
broken boot goofing.
Comfortable boot goofing.
And I mean, does this guy look like he's got like a throat?
Yeah, I mean, they're goblinoid. They're
goblins,
very
right?
thin. Like, they're very gangly. They look almost like, I'm trying to think of something comparable, but they just basically just moldy all over. They have
Okay.
pored, spore pods and stuff like that on their bodies.
I'm going to use giant hammer head against the ground just to lean on, and then bring up my leg and kick him in the throat twice.
Okay. Go
trying
ahead.
to stun him and make
Roll
him
your
not
first
breathe.
attack.
This is a dirty fighting tactic.
Right.
So
roll your first attack. Let's see what your first foot does.
first foot that would Jesus. That would be 21 to hit. So
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
it's 11.
Yeah. So your first kick just snaps the creature. You see it ragdoll and smacks against the wall. And
Okay,
now
is there
dead.
one within range where I could just bring the leg back or forward to try and kick someone else in the throat?
I would say the thorny creature, but you
I
may
am bracing on my
potentially
hammer.
you may potentially take some damage from the thorn.
These boots are pretty
So go
good,
ahead and
so-
roll for your attack against the thorn creature.
Boots are made for kicking.
These boots are made for kicking. That would be a 26.
Okay, I rolled an 8 for it, so it's not going to hit you. You place your foot right in a spot where you get purchase on it, but don't have to deal with any of the thorns.
11 damage.
11 damage. You hear a nice satisfying crunch as the creature is pushed back 5 feet and seems to slump on the ground, but it rights itself back up. Shakes.
Oh, I didn't break his windpipe.
Did not kill it.
Sad.
Sad.
It means
It's almost dead.
he's living long enough to feel the pain.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
And that will bring us to Seb.
Is she next to the creature, or is she? to the right?
She is not next to any creature
Anything?
at this time, no.
You guys are really screwing me over here.
Harry. Feel free to give me advantage. if you
Stabbed
want.
one on my right.
Okay.
It's a natural 19. It's 25
Okay, it's gonna hit.
or something. Ooh. 8 damage piercing.
And that's on
The little
thorny creatures.
thorny Keats there.
It's gonna be that one.
He
so
popped.
that was how much damage? 11?
Oh no, 8.
8. Okay.
I'm not very strong without my sneak attack.
Alright.
Is he still good?
So-
It's still living, yeah. You slash into it, cut a nice chunk of the thorns out of it, but it's still managing to keep
Be
itself
happy I just
upright.
kicked the guy to death. But...
And I'll kick some dirt up at it to give
Yeah, everybody's
Kick some
kicking.
dirt.
my man
Shield its
Kick
face for a
it.
second.
master of tactics.
Jiik.
All right, so I'm going to reach into the wall. I'm going to pull a bell out, made of stone, and I'm going to throw it at the chief. Bell first.
Okay.
He needs to make a wisdom saving throw of 15.
It fails miserably.
Yeah.
All right, so
Miserably is my favorite way they fail.
before it hits him, he takes 7 damage. But before it hits him, I shoot an Eldritch Blast at it to
Okay.
ding the bell and reflect off to hit the other guy he threw.
Ooh.
Okay, so.
So you're trying to make a like
So I
pocket
threw it-
shot.
Big shot!
Let's roll your attack for your Eldritch.
All right, that was an 18 to hit.
19's gonna hit. So yeah. So you pull this bell out and taking it, you throw it out at the chief as it's rotating. You pick your timing just right, firing your Eldritch Blast. Just ricochets and hits the creature. What's the damage on the creature?
16 damage.
He
okay.
gonna get it.
Yeah, you see this thorny creature just engulf into like green flame as it is now disintegrated. Okay.
Well met.
Nicely done. And the chieftain takes that bell hit, and you see him like
Yeah,
kind of
take that
reel for a
bell.
second, shakes his head, still standing.
All right.
For now.
It is his turn, and he is going
He's a
to.
tough little turd.
He's going to make his way to here. And you see him take a spear out, and he's going to throw it at you.
That son of a
You.
bitch.
Bellman.
That is a 8 to hit, so the spear goes wide and clatters off the wall. As you see him curse in some kind of a language.
Do I understand it?
No, you don't.
Rip.
You don't speak their language.
God dang it.
Do you speak mushroom?
Do you see the mushroom?
Bro.
And it is going to attempt to hide back here.
Okay.
Everybody give me a perception check.
13.
19.
9.
Okay, all of you see him disappear into the wall. And
Crap.
that will bring us to
Crap.
these one's turn. This one is going to move up next to the thorny creature and try to make an attack on Seb.
Oh, really?
It rolls a 1. Fails miserably.
Reaction to laugh at it.
That's the last one of those left. The 2 thorny creatures are going to try to move up. This one's going to make an attack on Brutalia. This one on
Sentinel.
Jiik.
Just kidding.
And a 17 will hit Jiik.
17?
Yep.
Just hit. Freaking head.
That is going to be 4 piercing damage as you feel it bite down on you.
Ouch.
And that will bring us back to Brutalia.
Did you kill that other little creature?
Oh, I did, yeah.
Would I refresh to 9?
It would.
The man of the day.
Okay, so are either of them next to me, or they're just next to Seb?
No, one of them is directly in front of you, trying to make an attack on you, but failed.
Okay.
It moved up towards you, the one that you kicked.
And there's one right behind Seb. I saw come up.
There is one in front of Seb, there's one in front of you, and then there's one kind of catty corner between you and Jiik.
Okay. I'm going to kick the shit out of the one between me and Jiik.
Okay. So go ahead and make your attack rolls. This one is the only one that has not taken any damage yet.
Well.
Oh
he's
my
in for a
gosh,
good
it was
time.
so close.
Super. You need an item that super crits
Well,
on 19s or 20s.
Yeah. So a critical on my unarmed.
Oh yeah,
My
okay,
foot.
you're going to kill it.
I'm gonna kick the fuck.
Yeah.
22
And the
damage
first-
if we're doubling
the first
it.
kick would destroy this creature. That's
Does it just explode into dust?
just thorns, just bramble, a shower of
Miley
bramble.
Cyrus's wrecking ball starts coming. It's just like, it's real great.
I came in
It's
like a
real
bramble
great.
ball.
Yeah, I came in like a goblin ball. I don't know.
I can't sign off on any of this.
And the only other creature would be the one in front of you, which is another one of those thorny creatures, and the moldy goblinoid creature in front of Seb that you can see currently.
Okay. Then I'm going to, after I kick the shit, like I said, out of the one that was between me and Jiik.
It's called thorns, not shit.
Take the thorns out of him.
That wasn't thorny one. I'm going to unsheath one of the Zliasestra and wing it around in my hand, trying to chop at the thorny one.
Okay, go for it. This one is not doing so good.
Might be doing worse. That's a 22 to hit.
Yeah, it's gonna hit.
Okay. Yeah. 7 slashing damage.
Feels so good.
You carve into the Zayla sister and you take out a nice chunk of it, but it somehow is still managing to keep itself upright. It's still living.
Why won't you die?
Yes, indeed.
And that's the one that's in front of her?
Yep.
Okay.
And that will bring us to Seb's turn.
I'm going to stab that one.
Okay.
17.
That will hit.
7, 3 is 10, plus 4, 14 piercing damage.
Okay. Yeah, that's enough to obliterate that creature. It is now just a pile of brambles on the ground. And that's it.
No, there's another one next to me, right?
Yep, there is one of those moldy goblinoid creatures in front of you.
Okay, so as I kill this creature with my dagger, does it have blood?
No.
Okay. What comes out of it when you stab it? Anything?
Not really.
Alright. There goes
Just
that
dust in the
idea.
wind, baby.
Like, it's kind
I
of...
cut myself to make blood and I whip it in the eye of the other creature to give Master of Tactics
Okay.
to my boy here.
I'd say, like, moisture probably more than anything.
Sure,
But,
I
like,
wick water in
there
its
you go.
eyes. And a little bit of my
some
blood.
moisture.
I squeeze
Alright.
out a gym
That's
rag.
me.
That is you.
Alright, how close is it to me?
The one that's in front of Seb
Yeah.
is about 10 feet from you.
Perfect. I look at it and I hawk up poisonous loogie right in its face, and he's a Constitution saving throw of 16.
Okay. It fails.
Yes. Alright, in that case,
Finally, has
it
your...
takes 7 damage.
Nice.
You see
Is that
it
the first
wilts
time
to the
poison
ground.
sprays like hit? Or has it hit before?
It's a. I think I've missed every. Or they've always
It
said.
wilts to the ground as you see Jiik lob this. You guys seen Jurassic Park where that creature is? It's kind of like that, where it just fires out, hits the creature, and it just kind of melts to the ground.
Ow.
Alright, and then, so what's left that I can see?
Nothing.
Nothing's left that I can see.
Nope.
I will wildly shoot an Eldritch Blast
Okay.
into the wall where that thing disappeared.
Okay.
That is a 26 to hit.
As you fire your Eldritch Blast, you see the creature all of a sudden appear and just into smoke.
Okay, because I
Nice.
max damaged also.
Yep. Well, I rolled a d20 to add to its armor, and you fucking crushed it. So it had advantage on that, and a lot of bonuses, and yep, you got it.
Nice.
Gotcha.
So searching around the area, you guys do see a lot of like sections where it looks like these creatures had hacked into the roots and were making looks like feeding troughs kind of out of the stuff that's flowing out of the roots. Like almost looks like a thick ichor, like a sap, but it's not like a normal sap that you've ever seen before.
Would
It's
it be
almost
like
blood-like.
rude to bottle some of this up?
You could.
Touch it. See what happens.
Nothing happens. It
Okay.
tastes really gross.
That was
Even
worse.
to me.
Oh yeah, it's like moss, like pure moss taste when you put that, like that extreme, like just take a mouthful of peat.
So take the scotch out of the scotch and
Yep. Just have that peat flavor.
nothing but moss.
All right.
Okay.
You guys are gonna make your way back out?
Yeah.
Okay.
There was nothing else for us to see
Job
down here, right?
No, there's absolutely nothing of value in here. You guys do search out. We'll just
That
say
was
for
it.
brevity's
The end
sake.
of the tree tunnel.
That was the end of the
essentially.
tree tunnel.
Okay.
Okay.
If you guys went the other direction, it would just loop back around to the same area you guys that came back down from. So with that, you guys can return back up to the top. And for your reward...
What's this guy's name?
Did you guys replenish your temporary hit points after that death?
I did, thank you.
Okay.
That was beautiful.
Thank you.
Artfully done.
What's up?
I just asked you.
Oh, what's Homeboy's name?
Denier.
Man.
Oh,
Yo,
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 Tree,
bro.
what's up? What's
Denier.
Denier? Oh.
Denier.
Oh.
Denier.
Denier. D-N-Y-R. And he's...
Can we call him Robert?
I can't thank you enough. Those creatures, I can now feel my roots growing back. As promised. You see him, his branch forms kind of like a hand. You see, I'm not even joking, 12 of them appear because I said I'd roll 1d12 if you guys succeeded.
12.
And
Hey!
I rolled a 12.
And we'll get
So
4
you guys
healing
get
potions.
12 of these greater healing potions
Oh!
Raiders.
Raiders!
that he has bestowed upon you.
Everybody take 4.
And you see him, he just, it's so good to be able to just...
Okay, I think he's done with us.
We're not even going to talk about the fact that the tree can talk.
No, and he has a name.
Fair
I
enough.
thought to ask about it.
Robert, yes, got it.
Yeah, Denier. Oh.
Oh.
Denier.
I think
Oh.
it's, so we'll save, you guys can camp here. It's a pretty safe
Yeah,
place
at
to
the base
camp.
of this
And
sleepy tree.
Pop another tent.
we're going to take a break,
What? Okay.
and we will come back.
Take a short rest. Yes.
And welcome back
Yay!
to Misadventurers League.
Oh.
So you guys left. You guys had just helped Denier, the tree.
Robert for short.
Denier.
Oh?
Oh, Bobby Denier.
With the question mark.
Oh, Bobby Denier.
And he had rewarded you guys with some greater health potions.
A fuck ton. I believe
Yeah.
is the official.
I think I rolled well.
Metric?
A metric fuck ton. Ah, okay.
But it is a new day for you guys. You guys took advantage of the nice area to take a long rest. And before you is the jungle still. Looking ever much like the jungle. Who is going to be the navigator?
Have we all done it? You want me to do it again?
Sure.
Sure.
I will lead our intrepid band of misadventurers forth.
Alright. So, you guys travel for about a good 3 or 4 hours. You come to another clearing. And there seems to be something massive. in
My
this clearing.
ego.
It is. Looks like some kind of a statue. A lot of overgrowth on it. But it is some kind of a stone piece of work crafted.
Do like a quick look in the clearing. I want to go try and move some of the plants, see what the statue's made of.
You guys start
Or
turning
what
the
it
plants
is,
off.
Looking for missing fingers with 3 circles. Locations.
Yeah. As you guys begin tearing the foliage off this thing, you begin to realize it is a statue of a head.
Humanoid?
It is humanoid. In fact, as you guys begin tearing it off, Jiik, you recognize this as an Eladrin head.
Oh, we're gonna have to kill someone.
In its eye sockets are 2 black stones, each one about 8 inches across. They're large.
This is so
It's a
lifelike.
massive head
They're
statue.
Black beady eyes.
Does it look like? Does it look like the statue's buried or like head is broken off?
You see debris bits. Looks like the head was dropped here. Like it's fallen or something.
So there could be an Eldrin body around here.
It's huge. It is like 20 feet tall. It's a massive stone head.
Who would put
Well,
such
if the head's 20
hideous
feet, then
thing
the
here?
body's got to be at least 20 feet too, right?
I mean, proportionally, totally. They're all head, these Eldrin.
Pure head.
Eladrin. Have you mentioned
yeah.
this to us before? You have, that you.
Have
Haven't
I?
you?
I do.
Oh no.
I don't
I
know.
don't believe he has.
No. Okay. What's an
Secrets.
Eladrin? It looks kind
Or
of
no
like
fun.
Venom, right? Would it look kind of like
Yeah,
Venom?
you guys would recognize it looking like Venom's race.
It
Which
looks
you
like
don't
Venom.
commonly see that race around.
Let's spit on it.
How big are the stones in the eyes?
They're
This
about 8
big.
inches across.
Try to pry one out.
Okay.
Try to pry them both out.
I'll help.
Go ahead, give me athletics or
I'm helping.
we'll do dexterity for you. Just do dexterity.
Straight dex.
Can I help? Give him advantage.
20? Yeah.
And with her help, 20.
Yeah, you're able to pry one of them out. As you begin prying it, you watch the stone. The black color from it drifts out and is sucked into the statue. As you pry the stone away, it turns almost white. In your hands, as you examine it, it is a diamond.
And I yell, Jumanji!
You do
Okay.
the same thing with both of
How
them?
big
Yes.
is this diamond?
About 8 inches. They're worth about 1,000 gold each, just
Ha!
estimation.
Toss one in the old pack there.
And you have 2 of them.
Hey, I help.
But you watch that
Toss
same
one to
thing
you.
as he's prying the gems off it. You see the black color escape out of it and goes into the statue.
Do I get any weird sense?
You've never seen anything like that before. It's very odd to you, but definitely magical in nature. But
That'll give me like hints or weird feelings from
it seems latent. It's not.
the deity.
It's not very powerful. You get a sense of
Shoot this.
annoyance.
I shoot an Eldritch Blast between its eyes.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. Roll a d20. Tell me what you get.
I crit.
Okay.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
How many times are you
So
gonna
you guys
crit
just
me?
see Tony, or I just fucked up.
Who is Tony?
Yeah, see Jiik. No. You see Jiik, almost like a disdained look on his face, reach out,
A sneer.
fire this Eldritch Blast. As you see it just crack and split the forehead open of this Eldrin.
I'm standing in front of one of the eyes, so I'm just gonna give him a weird look and step down.
Are we beating
I
up
would say
the
he would
statue?
wait for you to be done with your job. But yeah, definitely desecrated it.
I feel better.
Got him!
You feel your lady's pride.
Nice. Pride of the lady.
You've been judged, and I found you
I
lucky.
cannot get rid of it. But as you guys begin moving closer in, at this point, Jiik, you see a shimmer off to your left. Something glints. Do you want to go look at it?
Did you guys see that?
See
Yeah.
what?
I'm gonna bring my group with me though, because I don't do anything alone. I need my
You see
entourage.
a lizard folk statue that's still kind of intact, and its hand is a large great axe. The head of the axe looks like it has not been touched by anything in a very long time. There is no overgrowth on it. It's very shiny.
Do I get any senses from it? Anything, any magical vibe or anything?
It is not magical in nature.
Just statue
But-
in the middle of nowhere?
Give me, yeah.
Or is this the clearing? This is past
This
the
is
clearing?
past the
We're
clearing. This is
going
just in the
forward?
jungle.
Okay, so we've moved on past the clearing and
Yes. Sorry if I did not make that clear.
okay.
Thought you would just keep on going.
Maybe I missed it.
I'm moving ahead. In
Yeah,
time.
no, I felt good desecrating that thing. I'm ready to move on. So what am I giving you?
Doing a perception.
Perception 15.
15. Okay. It is. I should have had you do intelligence, but whatever. Adamantine.
I can do that too.
It's an adamantine blade.
Do you want me to do intelligence instead?
Nope, you're good.
Okay.
I already told you what it is.
I mean, sure, because I could totally.
Let's keep going.
All right, adamantine. Oh, okay. Then is it bigger than we could carry? Is it huge?
By your estimation, it probably looks like it weighs around 100 pounds.
Oof.
Which would be worth about 1,500 gold.
Hey,
Can you retrieve things from a portable hole?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Throw it in the portable hole.
don't you
I
have a
can
bag
take
of
it
holding?
down.
You can just
Yeah.
fit it in there.
Wouldn't it be fun to throw it in the portable
Which I
hole?
want you to go ahead and give me an athletics check.
I'm gonna
Ah!
reach up and
I don't think it's gonna help.
Okay.
But what are you doing?
giving you the guidance,
Okay.
calling
Yeah,
upon
he
the
wants
power
you to
of the
pull that
lady.
axe head off.
Fucking blech. Said athletics, right?
Yep.
10.
10. You pry at it, but it's on there pretty good. It's not easily coming off. Doesn't seem to be buzzing.
Can't get it off!
Should we try to do it together? 'Cause
Sure.
Oh, you're on the
Okay.
edge. You're
guys all
negative
gonna-
ones to
We're all gonna
strength.
give it a go.
I'm gonna
Okay.
go together.
We're gonna work together. All right.
Everybody at one time?
Yeah.
Everybody at one time.
Everybody roll
Alright,
ones or...
Lieutenant.
Athletics?
Yep.
So -1, okay.
Yeah.
That's a 17.
Yeah.
I rolled an 18.
17.
It's a -1 for me as well, so we're looking at 18.
So Brutalia grabs onto it, and all of you climb on and begin jerking down it. Foot snap.
Jerk
It
it
breaks
off,
off.
guys!
He falls to the ground.
Slide it to the hole.
Portable hole. You just guys just see it disappear into the portable hole.
Hey! Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Have fun pulling that out later.
clink, clink, clink. Yeah, I thought maybe putting it to the back of the holding would have been easier, but
This is more
the
fun
whole
for me.
the whole works, I guess. Works on the whole.
On the whole, it works.
Feels good.
God, okay. Sorry.
Let it
Perversion
go.
energy didn't work.
Let it
Let
go.
it go. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyways, Anything else
Wow.
about the statue that might be interesting to us?
Yeah, give me investigation checks. Everybody wants to search around in the area.
Yeah.
Why not? Really just looking for ook.
21.
Ooh.
It's better
Okay.
than mine.
6.
All right,
It's made of solid gold.
so you begin digging around and you find what
17.
looks like a arms chest.
Pop it open.
Pop it open, flip it open. Digging in it, you're finding a lot of old, rusty weapons, but as you get towards the bottom, you see a weapon that looks like it's made of flint.
What kind of weapon?
It's a dagger.
A flint dagger.
Yep.
Ooh.
I don't mind if I do.
I rolled a 17.
A 17. You see Seb find this sweet
Oh,
boy.
okay. This is-
Thanks for
It
watching.
would have been the same thing.
okay.
You guys would have just found it together.
Okay.
Do you want to
Tell me anything about my new dagger?
go give me a roll?
Nope. I don't know anything about that.
Oh my god.
It's magical.
I rolled, for Arcana, I rolled a 10.
A 10?
A 10.
Are you gonna play around with your dagger?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll say you guys while you're doing your traveling and stuff, you play around with it. I'll go ahead and give you the card.
Light up.
So like
The
you guys
DM is kind.
to be able to know what you have.
Legendary.
What'd you get?
Dagger.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
Uncommon sharp and sparks cascade up. Whenever strike something
It's a
solid.
modified Tinder Strike.
Its handle is always warm to the touch. Aww, I can lick it.
I sleep with it.
And the blade smolders for 1d4 minutes after it is used to deal damage. Smolders. Me and the blade will now smolder. Contains a spark
Finally,
of
something that
Imix,
understands
Prince of
you.
Evil Fire. Which I don't tell them. You gain a +1
that's fine.
bonus to attack.
So
damage.
it's-
You actually wouldn't know that. That's just the
Okay.
stuff for your for that.
Was that
Hit
mean
with it,
that
the
it's
target
Fire
takes
to
an
know.
extra
Sentient or
1d6
whatever?
fire. Oh my g. You can speak Ignon fluently. You have resistance to fire damage.
I do too. Welcome to the
Fire
club.
mastery. Alright,
Yeah, wait,
there,
you
show
do
off.
too? What
When
are
I'm
you
pretty pissed, yeah.
Alright, Ignon.
Yeah.
Add that to my language.
Fire elemental language.
Oh, weird.
Sick.
Ooh.
Chili cool.
Is that what, like, they free, like,
Mhm.
free?
Yeah, they speak Ignan.
That's ignorant.
So do fire elementals.
I'm sorry.
That's ignorant.
That's Ignan, you guys. Alright.
Alright, Pete.
So, as you guys are traveling,
I know. Bye, Seb.
I need everybody to give me a perception.
I'm sure I'm just staring at my dagger. That's a 19.
12.
Beat that.
Hey, what are we rolling?
I
Perception?
can't.
Perception.
17.
17? Okay, both of you notice, Brutalia, you're not, as you're kind of just off.
I'm
doing
taking
your
the
thing.
lead, guys.
But you two would notice that the path that you guys are walking down, you're starting to notice bones
Oh my
and
goodness.
things like that. And you guys start seeing it just kind of here and there once in a while. And you guys have seen a lot of dead things in here, so it's not too shocking, but these are more humanoid, and they're
A little more frequent.
getting more and more frequent.
Mm.
As you guys
What's
do
that
step
outside?
into a
It's like crunch, stomp.
sudden opening, you
what?
see before you a massive stone wall that is covered in brambles. Beyond that, you can't see really anything. Everything is heavily obfuscated.
Do I notice
above
the
it.
wall at least, or did
You
I
do
just
notice
walk
the
into
wall.
it? Okay.
It is a good distance in front of you guys,
There's a wall here.
but it is clear that you guys, there's no way to scale this wall without severely, probably, or even possibly killing yourself or severely damaging yourself.
It's a wall of sacrifice.
But the wall does seem to go either way around a central point.
I keep walking up to the wall till we get to it to investigate.
Okay. You can get about 10 feet away from the wall before brambles and everything are just
Oh, it's that
Just
that
so
built up.
too dense.
overgrown.
Can
I'm
you
gonna try to
light
get
those
through.
on fire with your new dagger?
Should we
Can I
maybe-
start a fire?
They don't seem like they're dry.
I cast Decay on them so that they do dry. I'm just kidding.
Do you want to walk the perimeter until we find...
It kind of seems like the
Let's check the
only option
perimeter.
that we have, so...
So in this area, as you guys are walking through, you are noticing more of that, like, cobblestone, those limestones that they're buried shallowly underneath the ground.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are seeing more frequency of those bones and things like that all about. You are seeing more skulls. Things are kind of out in the open here. As you guys do reach a point where you do see a crack in the wall, you see a large just pile of what looks like more brambles, but also more like foliage and moss and things like that all seem to be piled on a massive pile of bones that just stretch out.
What the hell is this?
They've just been sitting here for a long time,
What
maybe?
the hell is this?
Perhaps we should be a bit stealthier
Easy for you
and
to
keep
do.
sneaking along the wall.
Okay, you're gonna approach.
Yeah.
Give me
maybe
stealth
you
checks.
take point on this then.
Oof.
Hey!
23.
20.
All right.
20?
Yeah.
Alright.
Where'd I go?
4, 5.
So you two are moving up very quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Jiik,
Not so
your
much.
backpack catches on one of the brambles and he makes a bunch of noise as you guys see all the brambles, all that jungle, just rotten stuff, all begins forming up into a massive shape. As you see an appendage slap on the ground, and the second one.
Oh my!
You see what looks like to be some kind of a vestigial head look in your direction as its maw opens up. You see rocks and all kinds of foliage in its mouth as it reaches out towards you guys. You ready to roll initiative?
You want me to bring up the map?
Oh my!
Yep.
Oh,
Oh, this one.
that's his new.
Whoa. Whoa. Why is
What
it
is happening
tweaking
with the
out?
map?
I don't know. What happened, map?
Mm-hmm.
It was fine earlier. Hello? Let's see. I'm gonna see. Guessing that's what it. That's not good.
Well, we're sorry our map is
Map is
having a freak out here.
Tweaking out.
It's going crazy.
Yeah, it is freaking out.
It's having a freak out.
Oh no! I don't know why this would be happening.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. I don't know what we could do here. We could.
Those trees are very good trees.
I know they are, and that's a really crazy.
And the map is pretty good too,
I
but
know.
we can't show it to you
Oh,
because
gosh.
it's freaking out.
Yeah, we don't want to give anybody a
Yeah.
seizure or anything.
Alright, we'll leave it.
Can we try like coming back live or something? I mean, I don't
We
know.
can stop and start. They're gonna make it harder for you.
Well, is it a connection with the camera?
I don't know.
We're gonna have to close this and restart it, I think, to bring the map up. I'm sorry about that.
We'll be right back.
Yeah.
We'll be right back, guys.
I think
Sorry.
we're gonna try
Flash
and
up some
difficulties.
creepy
get
faces.
this technical difficulty taken
Yeah.
care
Gonna
of.
restart.
We'll be right back. Hang
And,
in there.
and thanks for stopping by, Dungeons and
Yes.
Degenerates.
You guys are
Appreciate
so
it.
Thanks, guys.
awesome.
We're having some difficulties.
We're just in time for our first
I
technical
know, just in time for our first
difficulty.
technical issue.
Haven't had one in 12 episodes.
Fuck.
Alright, we'll be
damn it.
right back.
Ew.
How many?
Oh, we're back.
Fortunately, just a quick fix. But we have it now.
Welcome back.
Ready to
And
deal with
you
this
guys-
crazy
I need
shit.
everybody to roll initiative.
Alright.
So what is your initiatives?
Brutalia is 18.
18. Jiik.
8.
8. Seb.
Let's see, with my +3, that would be a 4.
He's got the higher dex.
Ouch. Alright, well, Brutalia, you are the top on the round. So,
Okay, how much distance between me and whatever the fuck this crazy bramble creature is?
that's about 30 feet.
About 30 feet?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I would like to run up and as I do, fly into a rage
Okay.
and kick it.
You're
I'm kicking it tonight.
All right.
I'm kicking it, bro.
So go ahead and roll for your attack.
Specifically, I would like to kick at the leg-ish. Because does it have legs or is it just a pile?
You see two kind of just like stalks that rise up that kind of do act as legs.
It has like an arm reached out though?
It has an appendage, yeah.
Okay,
That's
I
reaching
want
out.
to just like bring my foot down on top of it to try and like buckle the arm.
Okay.
That's awesome.
It's one of those kicks.
It's a large creature, so it's pretty big, so you're going to have to hop up to do that.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay,
That's
so go
exactly
ahead.
what I'm doing.
Roll for your attack.
Oh.
Really?
Whew.
Did you crit?
I crit.
All right.
Yes.
So what's the damage? It's
So
11.
double damage
22?
on my unarmed is 22.
All right.
With my sweet gloves and boots.
All right. So yeah, you guys do see Brutalia just stride up as quick, jumps up in the air, brings her foot down.
Can it be like a twist jump? Like
Twist up in the air, bringing her foot down, crushing against that creature. You see the arm dip down and pull back. It does take the damage, but you do see the arm
starts to
kind of just
regrow or...
pull back.
Ugh. Okay. Then I'm just
And-
going to land on my feet, looking super cool, and that's it.
All right.
That's all I got.
It looks at you, and
Who, me?
yep, you,
Brutalia? Okay.
and it's going to make its first attack at you. A 13 does not hit.
Ooh.
No, it doesn't.
Lucky.
Hey.
A second attack, so it's first one that it swings at you, misses, but you do see a second appendage appear and comes at you. A 22 will probably hit.
Probably.
Okay, and that is going to be 14 bludgeoning damage as it smashes into you. I also need you to give me a athletics check.
Okay. Where does it punch me?
You just kind of feel it hit you in the dead center of your
Like
body,
in the torso?
because it's more like a mass. It's not really. It's not precision.
It's like a
Is it
flesh.
athletics?
Yes,
18.
18. Okay, you are now grappled by the creature.
What?
You do feel that as it hits you, some of its vines do wrap their way around your back, and now you are being pulled into the creature.
Oh, it's
You don't want to swallow her, I promise.
Jiik, it is your turn.
Oh, that's me, baby. All right, I'm going to pull together some flaming energy out of the runes that are all over my body, and they pool into my hand, and I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
Scorch that ray.
Scorch it.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attacks.
Hope you have a plus 12.
That will be a 10 to hit.
The first one just kind of glances off. Doesn't seem to affect the creature.
Shake my hand, I'm like, it wasn't warmed up yet. Hold on a second. Come on,
Where's
I
that
can do this.
dagger of yours?
You all can do this, man. Come on. And then I'm going to use the other hand.
This never happens to me.
To quickly shoot Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
And
Well, it's Scorching Ray, don't you have
3
three?
shots.
is it 3 shots?
Yeah, it's 3.
Fuck, what am I doing?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so I was waiting for your follow-up, too.
Right.
Schwert. Okay, in that case, my follow-up 2. Crit. And
Okay.
a crit and
Roll
a
for your super crit.
16.
16 will just hit.
Nice.
Oh, so it's 0.
So roll damage,
Hey, it's like you hit all 3 times.
Yeah, right?
pretty much.
Basically. That's pretty awesome.
Great job.
Pretty
let's
cool.
Pretty cool.
Oh, it's double damage. Alright. 15 damage for the crit one,
Okay.
and the non-crit is going to be 7 damage.
Okay.
Fire damage. In particular.
Okay. Alrighty. And that will bring us...
Oh, I'm not done yet.
Oh, that's right. You got your Eldritch Blast, your Cantrip Mastery.
Yeah, that's an 18 to hit.
18 will hit.
That's a 10 damage.
Okay. So yeah, you guys do see Jiik fire off his 3 Scorching Rays. One of them does seem to glance up, but one of them seriously does hit the creature. You see it take a little more damage from that spot where you hit. Seem to hit some critical component. The creature does rear back as you follow up with your Eldritch Blast. fire it, hit the creature again, taking that damage. It does seem like it's taking the damage. It doesn't seem like it's igniting on fire when you hit it with fire damage, though.
Okay. Good to know.
And that will bring us to Seb.
I will run up and flying stab at thee.
Flying
Can I get to it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
So move up.
It's a 17 to hit.
17 does hit.
16 damage.
16.
2 fire.
Dang.
Okay.
And that first dagger is gonna come in, and I'm gonna reach down, do my same trick, and I'm gonna whip all the way backwards and dirt right in the eyes to give Master of Tactics advantage to
All right,
Jiik.
yeah, so you whip the dirt around. You do see the dirt
Lightning!
spray across the creature. Not sure if it's affecting it, but you do still have advantage.
Just trying to get
Yeah.
Thank you.
his
It's a giant
attention.
dirt and jungle monster.
More dirt.
Brutalia.
So, this grapple,
Big deal.
is
Does
it
it have
upper
eyes?
body?
Yep, it has got you wrapped around your body.
So I could kick my legs if I wanted to?
You could.
Well, I'm gonna fucking kick this motherfucker twice.
Okay.
Do I have disadvantage because I'm grappled?
Grapple does not impose.
I
don't
can never
believe-
remember.
Condition also affects grapple teachers. Nope, you're just straight roll. So you no roll normally.
Alright, well, first one is a 17 to hit,
Yep.
and the second one is a crit.
Okay.
Oh my
Super
god!
crit.
2 super crits today.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
Your dice are hat.
So, did we decide with the super crit that's triple the damage?
Yes.
So that would be 44 damage from 2 fucking kicks.
Holy cow.
Just FYI, guys, Brutalia does not like to be held.
No.
Not by her.
She will kick
Yep.
you.
She
I will kick you.
So you
And
do.
I forgot, actually, that while I'm wearing these boots of striking force, on a net 20, he needs a DC 15 strength save, or he gets
Ooh.
pushed back 15 feet.
Well, it rolls a 17.
It was worth a shot, right?
So you guys do see Brutalia. As she's being pulled towards the creature, grabs onto the outsides of its appendage that's got grappled by, and just with these
Yeah,
2
just like
kicks,
right
you
to the
just see
side
just
of it.
junk falling out from this creature. As you just
I
see
just
like
kicked the junk out of
the
you.
vines are snapping and breaking as the appendage seems to be almost sloughing off of the creature.
What
It
the
took
junk?
some serious
What the junk?
damage on that. Good job. That's it for Brutalia?
Serious damage. Yeah.
Okay. The creature is going to make an attack against you. That is a 17.
That'll hit.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll do 44 damage.
That's going to be
1.5 damage.
12 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then I also need you to give me another athletics. Seb, as you're standing there, you see another appendage jut up from underneath it as it makes an attack on you at 26.
Oh, that hits almost twice.
So that's a 26 on my athletics. check.
Okay. You feel it trying to again try to draw you in. The appendage is too weak though that it's trying to pull you in with.
Not this time, you trashy
So
bastard.
You are resisting it. You take 8 bludgeoning damage,
Ugh.
and I need you to give me a strength.
Oh, I'm very good at this.
Athletics, actually. Athletics.
Well, it's a 15, which makes it a 14.
Okay. You are now grappled by the creature and are being drawn in to it.
Yikes.
Jiik.
That's me again. Is its mouth open?
Kind of. Its mouth doesn't seem to close. It's more of like a vestigial. It
Okay.
doesn't really seem like it eats through that.
Okay. So I'm going to pull my hands together, and you see a little spark kind of just form between my hands, and I say, Kamehame Witch Bolt! I aim it right for its open mouth.
Okay.
Wow.
Goku-esque moment.
Trashy.
Don't sue me, please. That's 24 to hit.
Yeah, you hit. Did you know you hit?
Yeah,
I knew I hit, yeah.
Because you hit.
That is going to be 19 damage.
Ooh, high score.
boy.
What does that mean?
Is that good?
Did I break
Did I
the game?
break
Did I break it? Did I win?
And now we have a connection. He and I,
Yeah,
we're like,
you guys
we're
do
like this
see
now.
this
Two pieces
bolt of
fun.
lightning hitting the creature. Alright. Okay. And that will bring us to...
Oh no, I'm still going to cast my Eldritch
Oh,
Blast.
that's right.
Oh, that's right.
Do it.
Maestro.
Yay!
I always forget your cantrip mastery. What'd you roll?
That is going to be a 21 to hit.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Draw, partner.
So while this electricity is crackling between them, he's firing off another Eldritch Blast, the green energy bolt.
23 damage.
Ouch. Okay.
That's it, done.
I'll do what I can.
Seb.
I'm going to stab it twice because I am very worried.
Okay.
Panic stab!
It's a 14 and a 20.
I'm sorry,
14 does not hit, 20 does hit.
13 damage.
Oh,
I
13?
don't know why I was thinking 20. I was thinking 18,
I was like,
not
damn,
8.
that's really high.
I was thinking 18, not 8.
Ooh, 6, 4, 4. It's 14 plus 4.
I didn't say
Shut up.
anything.
You're thinking so
18
freaking loud
piercing
right now.
damage.
18 piercing?
How honest.
Okay.
Got him,
Well,
and I
I've
just
done
kind
the
of
same
freak out.
thing.
Totally.
Help, help, help! Brutalia.
Back to me.
Yeah, you are...
Is it full action to try and break grapple? Oh, I'm not grappled?
No, I'd say you are. I'm just going to put you down here because I'm sure you're going to... I figured you were going to try to break the grapple.
Yeah, I'd
Which
like to try
You're
and...
going to succeed at because it's at disadvantage for its arm.
Okay.
So
you
go
still
ahead.
want me to
You're gonna run a roll.
Oh, okay. You said I was gonna succeed, so like,
I'm
I
just-
just get a
I'm
pass.
just-
I get the
Where it
Brutalia
happens.
pass.
I'm just predicting.
It's
I
just
roll-
an athletics to break grapple, right?
Correct.
Okay, that is a 19.
Yeah, you rolled a 15. So
Okay, great.
I figured.
Is
you
that
could
the
beat
full
that.
action?
That would be your full action.
And it doesn't count as an attack or anything.
Grapple is? Or
It
not,
says
maybe
breaking
not
it?
break a grapple.
Yeah?
I don't know.
It's an aggressive.
Grapple's
action.
a.
I'll say
attack.
allow it.
Okay.
I like it. Do it.
Okay. Then as I jump down, I'm going to pull Milwaukee off my back, this giant fucking hammer, and just boom right into the side of it.
Okay, go ahead and roll for your attack. Do you guys see Brutalia clear the last vestiges of the vines off, dropping to the ground? In that same motion, the hammer comes out.
17 to hit.
17 will hit
Yay!
and smashes into the creature.
Yay! That's 17 damage with this big solid iron hammer.
You guys hear that meaty crunch again. You hear vines snapping, more viscera.
Meaty crunch.
Okay.
Sounds like a
I'll
delicious
have a bowl of
cereal.
meaty crunch.
Then,
Oh, bowl of meaty crunches!
I used to love the Quarry from Saturday Night Live. It's like it's all just rocks. Quarry. Like, oh. Little chocolate donuts. So that's it for Brutalia?
Yep.
Okay.
But I'll definitely, because I've got that chain of returning, I'll kind of, let it go. And then just let it fly. Even if it's just an inch, just to feel the
Just to feel
hammer.
it
Yeah.
fly out of your hands?
You get it. You get it.
Seb, I need you to...
Oh no.
Actually, no, it just happens. You guys watch...
Words you just long to hear your DM say.
You guys watch as Seb is pulled into the
No!
creature.
These
As
are-
that happens, I do need you to give me a con save.
Oh boy.
I am going to tear this thing apart.
18.
With my bare hands.
18.
Yeesh.
Okay. As you're drawn in, you feel the crushing force of it and take 12 bludgeoning damage, halved to 6 because you saved.
Feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. Kamehameha, help me!
Another appendage comes flying out of Brutalia. A 15 does hit.
Yes.
That is going to be 17 bludgeoning damage as it slams into you, and I do need you to give me an athletics check.
Ow. That would be a 23.
Okay, you are not grappled. You do
Fucking
Managed
running on
to
grappling.
break
You about to
the
die!
vines. Now you know what this trick is of this creature. You're avoiding it.
Games,
Jiik.
Yeah, so I got my hand out, with the connection between them. I'm going to put another pulse through it.
Okay.
through that
Bitch bolt.
Bitch.
Kind of rolls for freaking ever. Alright. Just roll.
Roll forever, why don't you? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Then roll a 1.
9 damage.
9 damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
And while I'm doing that, I'm going to quick draw over the shoulder and fire another finger
So you guys
blast.
see the bolt, the lightning connecting between and pulse.
so cool.
As I see it flash through the creature, you fire then another Eldritch Blast. The green flame strikes out.
Eldritch finger blast.
23 to hit.
Oh yeah,
7 damage.
nice.
I'm trying.
Seb, I need you
I
to
wiggle.
give me another Constitution saving throw.
That's an 11.
On 11.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bud. That is 8 bludgeoning damage, halved to 4. Or actually, no, 8, because you didn't save. Sorry.
I was like, wow, it's a really low save.
You can attempt to break out.
Or stab it from the inside.
You can stab from the inside.
So I'll attempt to break out.
Oh, okay.
Punch it in
Okay.
the
What do I have to
uvula.
What am I rolling?
This would be athletics.
So -1 is a 6.
Nope. You are still restrained within the creature. Brutalia.
I'm like inside of it, right?
I want to run up to this thing
That'd be
and
easy.
I just want to try and punch through. I want to punch a hole through it where I think Seb is to try, because it's just trash and brambles
Yeah,
and
it's just
stuff,
like
right?
vines and
I
dirt
want
and
to rip
stuff.
this bastard apart and
Okay.
get Seb out.
So you're gonna go at it where you saw Seb go in and start tearing through
that
it.
happy rage is full on
So go ahead and
feral bear rage.
give me. You're gonna use both of your attacks.
Yes.
So give me
both
all your.
unarmed.
Yep.
First one is a 13.
13 does not hit as you tear at the creature.
I just rolled a 7 and a 1 twice.
Yeah,
not
you're
happy
tearing at
about
this
this.
creature. You're ripping into it, but you're not finding
Went a little too far on the rage. A little
where
too
Seb
far.
is. Yeah, you're just
Yeah, a little too.
too much superficial crap that you're tearing through. Try to get into it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that fucking sucks. Seb, I'm sorry. I'm trying. Seb!
So Seb, you are
Okay.
currently in the creature. The creature is going to move with Seb inside.
I start whistling the tune of Another One Bites the Dust. No, I want to break free.
And it is going to move to about here, where it's going to make an attack on you, Brutalia. 2 attacks. First one is a 10. Second one is a 12. So both attacks, as it's moving, are wide. You're watching out for it. Being deaf, both attacks miss.
Blocked and blocked again.
Jiik.
I'm going to move back a little bit so that I stay out of its range.
Okay.
I mean, I'm,
it's cool.
connected
Yeah.
damage is trying to keep it consistent. 14 damage
Okay.
for my witch bow. I'm going to do another Eldritch Blast. It's going to be a 8 or 17 to hit
17 will hit.
and 10 damage.
Okay. Alrighty. That's it.
It's all guts.
So you guys do see that energy pulse again. Jiik fires off his Eldritch Blast. Both of them seem like they're doing damage. The creature's still moving.
11?
I need you to give me another con save.
I have to have a chat with my lady. This is I need
12?
a little more power.
12. Okay. You take another 6 bludgeoning damage as you are still engulfed in the creature. You can go ahead and try to break out again. Nope.
6.
You're
The same 7 as last
having a
time.
very difficult time trying to figure out how to get out of this thing. Brutalia.
I'm sorry. try and reach down its throat and pull Seb out?
I mean, it's not really like that. It doesn't have like a mouth. It's like a vestigial. The creature's just a mass of vines and dirt just ever kind of shifting about. This is a shambling mound, if you haven't figured that out yet. So that's what it is. If
Just
any of
needs
you
to
know
die
what
is
that
what it needs
creature
to
is.
do.
Well, Brutalia doesn't know what shambling mound
Yeah.
is.
But for player knowledge.
I'm gonna keep trying to fucking tear its frontal area open and
Alright, give me your
free
attacks.
Seb. I don't know what else I can do.
If you don't save me, I'm coming back as a wizard.
That is a crit.
Okay.
Wait, super crit.
Seb, roll me a d20 and add your dexterity to it.
That is another crit. I'm not even kidding.
Okay. Roll. What'd you roll?
Rolled a natural 3, so 6.
Okay.
20 is it? Yeah.
What about your acrobatics?
Sorry, it's been hot tonight.
That would make it an 8.
Okay. So you roll 2 crits,
I did.
and that would be a total of 44 damage.
I did. Yep, 44 damage.
So,
For 2
Brutalia, as you begin tearing in this creature, you, on your first go at it, you cleared a
So-
lot of that debris out.
Just a quick, question.
BT dubs.
Yeah.
So with my orcish fury, I can re-roll, one of the weapon dice and add it to the damage once, per long rest. Is there any kind of way we can modify that to work with my unarmed attack?
I don't know, we can talk about that. I don't
Okay.
want to do that right now on the fly because you're going to kill this thing right now.
Oh, okay.
So, how do you want to dump this turd?
How do I want to...
How do you
I'm not repeating that.
Yep. How do you want to flush this turd? How do you want to dump this beast? How doth you kill it?
Keep going.
Well, my first unarmed attack, I'm going to backhand it across its semblance of a face. And then I'm going to take my beautiful muscular arm with my sweet fist and just slam it right into its chest. Twisting and pulling as I do, bearing a big hole. And as that happens, Seb's face is right there and he gasps for
She
air.
almost punched his face off.
Pulls you out.
And then the mound just crumbles around him.
You just see this creature just sliding apart, sliding just down into a mass of just
It's very visual.
vines and...
She's holding him as it crumbles around
Yeah.
him.
Just cradling his head. Oh, my little Zeb.
I have to share this. The hype cannon said 2 crits, very satisfactory in this situation.
Very nice.
We
Couldn't help but appreciate
puns
it.
so much.
Keep them coming.
Keep them coming. Keep them coming.
And with that, you guys have felled the shambling mound.
Oh my
Ha-ha.
Right
god.
up to its man, whatever's
Oh
up
my
to it.
god, you
I'm
almost
gonna get down and be
died.
like, you're so big now!
I'm gonna drink one
Yeah,
of my
we'll
greater
give Jiik a
healing
moment.
Yeah.
You got your rage, I got mine.
potions. Or
Absolutely.
You using a
4.
potion?
Yep.
Post battle.
And 1.
What does that put you at? Because I'm gonna run.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chug one of those.
Missing 13.
Yeah, you guys can heal up.
I'm gonna
44 plus 4 for a
use
greater, right?
Use an item on you.
44.
Yeah, 44 plus 4.
I'm gonna use the the lotion. What is this stuff?
Ointment?
The
The ointment. I'm gonna use the
The
ointment.
He's
Great
gonna use the lotion on me to heal me.
It puts the lotion on
Jiik
its skin.
puts the lotion
Thanks,
on
man.
Seb's skin.
Yes. So I'm gonna massage it into his
What's
shoulders, real
fucking-
nice, real sensual, and it's going to give you some.
Some Yaz
baby.
starts playing in the background.
What's
So-
it do?
As you guys peer through this
What do I keep passing?
crack area in the stone wall where you can actually see
Where is it?
in, you see before you a path of dark cobblestones that immediately begin after the stone wall.
Ooh. So
It
a
leads to-
clear path.
A clear path. And it leads
I
to
rolled 2 1s.
a small moat
Oh, nice.
with a large portcullis door that is seated in a massive black onyx spire that juts from the ground.
Looks like we made it.
Oh my gosh.
And we're going to end there for tonight.
Wow!
Nice.
We made it to the spire!
Barely.
We had a lot of fun tonight,
Thanks for surviving with us.
and we'll pick up from there next week.
Holy
You
moly.
guys seem to arrive at your destination.
And thank you for the 25 bits, Dungeons and Degenerates. It's very nice of you.
Yes.
Yes.
I usually read it while we're
Thank
playing,
you,
but
guys.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
with the puns flying.
Yeah.
Ah.
That's good.
You guys
My
are
heart
amazing.
beats.
Thanks
Yeah.
again for coming by.
Thanks for checking us out.
Have a good night, guys.
Good night!